That I learned about this game is that you can't skip the grind. You know what I mean? There's no off seasons. There's no days off. You can't skip leg day. Can't skip arms. Can't skip chest. You gotta
No
go
off season, it's no season, we taking off 3D. It steals the great, we cut from a different cloth. Them other podcasts, they clearly be taking shorts. We got it all covered, I'm talking music and sports. Crushing competitors, this not your regular 8 to 10 on Friday night, there's nothing out there sounding better, bro. So take a seat, we kicking ass and taking names. Download the app for bars and hoops, we taking over the game.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Where the world of hip-hop and sports lives. Steelsdagreat, Tiff Sosa, 3D, DJ JOJ. We are No Off Seasons, coming live on Bars and Hoops Radio every Friday, 8 to 10. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We back at it again, my people. Got an interesting show this week, man. A lot to talk about, man. A lot going on. You know what I mean? A lot going on in the world of hip-hop. 50 years of hip-hop been really interesting this year. We're going to talk a little bit about Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert. How many of y'all listen to Lil Uzi Vert?
I like Uzi.
Oh, man. That's going to be an interesting conversation because I got to find out how is he number one, debuting number one on the Billboard Top 200. We're going to get to that.
He's an entertainer.
He's an entertainer? All right. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about, with Burrow. We're going to start. Well, how we doing it, 3? I'm going to let you explain it, man.
In celebration of 50 years of hip hop, I say at No Off Season, we're gonna try our best to pick the best Tim MC / rappers from each borough. From each borough. So then that will have, gotta give us our 50 pack.
And don't be mad if your favorite MC don't make it. You know what I'm saying? It's our list and we gonna go through it. You know what I mean? JOJ. Peace, almighty.
Peace, almighty. Don't scare me like that, man.
Hey,
I don't know
man.
digging in my bag. You know what I mean? No doubt, man.
How was your week, King? You know
my week? Man, let me tell you the theme of my week, man. God doesn't like ugly, man.
Oh, hey.
You know?
That's a fact.
The person that was harassing me got banned from Vibes. For making another crazy video.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And she got banned from Vibes. So at least on Sunday, when Primus Day, she definitely can't come. You know what I mean?
Shout out to everybody out there getting people banned.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? For trolling. You know what I mean?
Otherwise than that, man, my week been pretty smooth.
That's what it is, man. Word up. Man.
What about you, Tish?
Yeah, let's go back to Tiff, man.
Same here.
Tiff,
Pretty smooth week.
I was about to say, who's Trish?
I didn't even respond. But yeah, pretty smooth week. Can't complain. Definitely happy it's my weekend and I'm off. So.
Oh, that's a whole fact. It's not weekend too big, but it's home rain.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's
that just means I'm not doing shit, chilling, movies, snacks.
Can't go wrong with that, baby.
Snacks. What snacks?
Snack. Yeah, what type of snacks?
Snacks. My chips and my chocolate, my movies, my little bud. It can pour down rain, guys.
Smoke it, okay.
For real. 3.
What I got here?
Huh?
Yeah, 3.
I'm good. I just been chilling, man. Enjoying the summer, That's about it, man. Probably gonna take a little trip out of town soon. Just to relax, get some sun, man, and just chill out for a little bit. Always gotta reset. That's really about it, man. Other than that, just brainstorming different ideas and things that I want to do going into the fall and going into the next year. I like to plan a few months ahead, think about, project things that I want to get accomplished. You know what I'm saying? So start working towards doing that. Start procrastinating with a lot of it. You know what I mean? So that's basically it.
That's a good look,
You
man.
know what I be jealous of though, man?
What's that?
People that got the whole summer off, man.
Hey,
I wish
man.
I had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all spoiled, man. Y'all can just chill the whole summer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a hater of that, man.
Hey, man. At least you ain't hide your feelings, dude. Word up, man.
Mad
Shout out
jealous.
to Dave Wilson on the check-in, man. Shout out to everybody checking in on Facebook Live. Shout out to everybody checking in on YouTube. Shout out to everybody listening live on Bars and Hoops Radio.
Yes, sir.
As far as my week, man, my week was it's pretty interesting, man. I got shifted into a leadership position. And this is why I don't like being a leader in certain areas. You know what I mean? Because people will test you, man. Like I'm telling you, man. I don't like being no supervisor. I don't like telling nobody what to do. because people be funny, man, when it comes to them type of situations. And it was an interesting week when it comes to that, because you be cool with people, man. Until you get in that position where you over them, you gonna see how cool y'all really are. You know what I mean? They going, oh, I forgot, and I forgot to check in. Now you ain't forget. You just ain't looking at me as the boss right now. And I had to refrain from taking it personal because I ain't getting paid extra, but they gave me the responsibility, man.
Maybe you got to write somebody up, man. Wake
I ain't writing nobody up. And I feel bad for those in leadership positions, man, because you playing with people's livelihoods, man. People nuts nowadays. They used to come to your crib, man. Find you on Google and then out you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be very careful, man. So, I mean, it was interesting on that front, man. As far as the weekend, you know, I hope it don't rain on Sunday because we supposed to kick off the tournament. Got the uniforms ready. You know,
supposed to rain tomorrow.
I take Sunday back then.
Take Sunday back. Yeah. Yes, Tiffany. We don't need no rain. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the participants, man. We got 8 teams playing in this year's Bars and Hoops Round Ball Classic Junior Varsity Division. You know what I mean? Got like 4 games on Sunday that's supposed to happen. Granted, hopefully it doesn't rain. I'm trying to work on some rain sites, but you know how hard that is, man. You know what I mean? It's definitely hard to secure rain sites with all these tournaments out here and people that got connections with other people, man. Sometimes they get the spot before you. But I'm hoping that it doesn't rain. Looking forward to a good season. I'm gonna try to speed things up, man, and get through the summer. And I want to do a memorial game again for my man, God bless the dead, Cheese, man. Cheese and Marky, man. I want to do another All-Star game. I'm letting everybody know from now. I got to speak to Superstar J. I still got some uniforms from a couple years, well, about going on 2 years now. You know, Love De Niro, Team Superstar. That's just sitting there. I don't think they're gonna do nothing with it. But I'm gonna ask Jay, you know, we can use that for an All-Star game, kind of cross-promote Q-Borough Classic as well, man, to see what happens. But you know, I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to a great show tonight, man. So let's get to it, man.
Let's get to
it. I mean, shout out to 3, man. This one is courtesy of 3, man. He set the joints with the sirens on there. I'm like, yo, 3. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, man, I gotta step my agenda game up, man. You know what I'm saying? But 3, man, set it off, man. Where we starting at? What we doing? Devin Haney? What we doing?
Nah. Let's talk about the Book of Hove, man. Let's talk about what went down in Brooklyn last night.
All right, so we're gonna move that from the hip hop segment. Let's go. Book of Hove.
Yeah, well, Jay-Z was celebrated at the Brooklyn Library. They got a shrine, like it's pretty much like a museum. You know what I mean? I seen a little bit of the inside details. They have basically like all of his lyrics and stuff. Different photos, iconic videos throughout his 30-year career. And it's crazy. And the reason why I love it is because that's something that you see once somebody's no longer here with us. So it's good to see that he's being celebrated in this magnitude while he's still here. He showed up. Him and his wife showed up. Steve Stout was in the building.
Wow.
Everybody, man. If I start naming names, it's like it was a who's who of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So it's all A-list. Fat Joe, like everybody was in there, man. Just for somebody actually sent me the link to it because now it's open to the public starting today. Last night was the private event, and today is open to the public. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be crazy over there. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get over there, but
we gotta get out.
Sounds like a date night to me.
I think that was
definitely want to check it out.
Yeah. It warmed my heart when I saw the video of them showing the building with his lyrics on it. I thought that was so cool. And I was like, wow, you really have not even left a mark. You're still making marks.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And like he said, he's still here receiving those flowers. That's really big.
Shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Jessica Grandy. Shout out to Teacher A-Lot. Shout out to everybody that support us every week. You know what I mean, on the show. But speaking of that is big. I ain't gonna front because so you saying it's a whole chamber inside as well?
Yes.
Oh, so
yes,
I seen the outside.
They also recreated Baseline Studio. So there's like a section where they recreated the way Baseline Studios look.
Yes.
Just Blaze still had the equipment away in his storage, and he said it took him like maybe 4 or 5 weeks for them to even get it the way they wanted it. But they recreated Baseline Studio. Just for our listeners, do you need a ticket? They're saying, well, the Book of Hove is free and open to the public during Central Library regular hours of operation. Some areas of the exhibition are subject to capacity limits. When the exhibition is at capacity, visitors will have to wait to be admitted to the library. So it is open to the public. You don't need a ticket. Just granted access on capacity issues. So if it's overcrowded, probably got to wait in line until the next people come out, and then you can make your way in. But you don't need a ticket.
That's dope.
So it's free to the public.
Might want to get there at a decent time.
I know when I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go when everybody at work.
Shout out
there you go. That's
shout out to 3. Like, hey, all you niggas go to work. I'm chilling for the summer.
That's when I go to the grocery store. All that. I gotta go out like everybody at work. Got to beat the church ladies on Sunday and all that.
I hit them up early. That's when everything first come out. It's fresh. You know, it ain't been picked over.
Shout out to Tim. You giving out grocery advice too, baby. Yo, word to mother. Nah, that's dope, man. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go check it out. And then shout out to Hove. That is a big accomplishment. I mean, eventually it was gonna come. You know, they couldn't not do something big for him in Brooklyn with he a billionaire twice now. We're probably 2.5 now. So, you know, he had to get something in Brooklyn.
He bought his way in.
Hey, I mean, hey, man, that's a big accomplishment.
For all of us. I think we should do that together.
What's that? Hey, man, you know,
I mean, even if you go on your own, I think we still need to do it as a group.
I mean,
man, I'm with it.
Even if that was Rock Nation's push or anybody in his camp's push, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do stuff like that. You gotta, you know what I mean, cement his legacy now, where it's like, you know, his kids could see it. You know what I mean? While they right there by on his hip, they could see it. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
They wasn't born and raised here in Brooklyn, New York, so they really don't know the magnitude of their dad. So they get to see stuff like that. So I think it's a good look.
That's it's interesting. That's gonna make my my Brooklyn list very interesting when we talk about Brooklyn down the line in the next couple of shows. You know what I mean? And I'm glad we brought this up, man, because you know me, I like to stir the pot a little bit. I like to get people talking and stuff like that. So, bigger accomplishment. This Book of Hove that's in this huge library in Brooklyn, or the Nas Fellowship that they have in Harvard. Biggest accomplishment.
I think they're both equally remarkable. Like I'm gonna just frame it like that. I think they're both equally remarkable. You know what I mean? I don't think I would take either one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Obviously, we know Jay is the biggest celebrity. Jay is the biggest star. You know what I mean? Jay is a billionaire, so it's kind of different. So I think if Nas wanted that, then I think that's possible as well, because I believe that they were teaching a course on Illmatic. I don't know.
That's
if it was
what I'm
Harvard
saying. Yes.
Or
in Harvard.
No, but this happened years ago. They was already doing this. Like this, what you're talking about now is something new. That's like a new program they're ushering in.
We're in 2023. It started in 2012.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So so Nas, Illmatic, and all of that been in the colleges.
This is what I'm saying. But nobody like really spoke about it to this magnitude, like everybody's promoting.
That's kind of different because I think because of the optics. So when you visually see something to that magnitude of a whole entire library,
right?
Jay-Z's lyrics is on the building. Once you walk inside, it's almost like what T.I. has in Atlanta, but it's just Jay-Z.
Hold up, it's on the whole building.
They have
the whole building.
They have his lyrics on the outside of the building.
Just think about somebody taking the time to do that alone. It's like, that's just so dope.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, from what I saw, that's big money. Big money was spent on that. And I just wonder how long is
a landmark.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to stay that way. I doubt it. It's probably going to be up there for a little while, but who knows? I don't know. That's what I'm interested to find out.
Jay-Z for president?
It probably might be. it looked like, because if I ain't gonna lie, it don't look like
just slapped
ghetto.
up there.
Nah,
it's neat. It looks
clean. Like they can get away with keeping it there. You know what I mean? And if they now, you said this is a whole section of the library where they have this at.
It looks like the whole library.
Oh, it's the whole library.
The whole library. The whole walk through the whole joint is just endless Jay-Z stuff throughout his career. Endless stuff. Photos, shrines, thank performances, like pictures, videos.
That's big,
yeah, like art. Like it's crazy.
That's big.
Crazy. Yeah, that's
big.
major.
That's big.
Like the way I seen that's something that you would think a Michael Jordan or LeBron James would have. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
a fact.
You would think that, but look, Jay-Z, you know what I mean? I think people are gonna follow that.
Oh yeah, everybody's gonna follow that. I mean, not for nothing. I'm a Nas guy. Nas needs something like that. His lyrics is crazy, but he don't get the credit that Jay gets, and for numerous things, namely the impact as far as everything that he's doing outside of music and the money aspect. You know what I mean?
I think when you think of Nas, you automatically just, you know how they say what's understood don't have to be said. I don't know. I think when you think of Nas, he's just in a certain category by himself anyway. Like you kind of just put him there automatically. And he should be celebrated more. I do believe that.
That's
but
a fact.
He kind of already has a stamp in my brain,
Yeah. Because something like this, when they just put whole lyrics up there, it's like, you know what I mean? That's giving like a major shout out to your pen game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He deserves it too.
Yeah, he does. He does. Like, because people, would you consider Hov a lyricist? Like,
of course.
Like you consider him a lyricist? Jay?
Hell yeah, man.
Okay. What's one of your favorite Hov lines? What's one of your favorite Hov lines on the spot?
Man, it's a whole bunch. Man.
Yeah, you can't even do it to nobody like that.
I've been sipping too, you know what I mean?
He said he been sipping.
I've been sipping, yeah. So
shout out to I'm just looking at ways to hate on Hov. Let me stop.
Being broke is childish and I'm quite grown.
Shout out to 3.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the one.
Yeah, he got a lot of those.
What's the difference between 50 grand? Wait, 50 and 60 grand? Well, you said 10 grand.
One is
that don't make you want to get up and go get some money. You're a grown ass man.
It was a line, and this was from an underground record. He said, "Over the years, I seen fiends get taken by the night, losing their crown for trying to defend their queen. Checkmate in 4 moves." Like people don't, you know what I mean? That'll fly over a lot of people has, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was different, man. Jay was
the
different.
Entire verse on Bring It On. So we're gonna play that. We're gonna play that a little later.
I played that right before y'all came in. That's crazy.
The entire verse on Bring It On.
For real.
I think it's one of his most slept on verses.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of the shit he was saying, he went over dude's head.
Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to Tips, man. See you on the check-in, man. Word up, man. But Devin Haney, man, when I seen he got caught for gun possession, like, what's that about? What is he doing with a gun? Like, in LA.
Yeah,
he just had a fight.
They don't play LA and New York, man. You can't just be having a hammer on you and don't think like the gun laws is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is that they said nobody would take ownership of the weapon. So
because he was in the car.
Automatically it goes to whoever the card's registered to. So if it's multiple people in the car and I'm like, you're Devin Haney, you're the millionaire, like somebody got to take that. Like if I'm running around with a bunch of dudes and I'm the breadwinner and y'all with me, y'all know the gun is in the car. Somebody got to take that.
Stick a pin in that for a second because that's very interesting, man. Like, automatically, he shouldn't be the one that should eat it, like you saying. But how foul is that?
His pops is usually with him. I don't know. Look, I don't want to put no false information. I don't know if his pops was with him, but I think if he was, he probably would have, depending on the circumstances. But I found that weird that nobody would take ownership of the weapon.
And how foul is that though? If you getting in my whip with the hammer and I don't know, we get pulled over and then all of a sudden I find out there's a hammer in my car. Somebody got to eat that right away.
No, seriously.
Yeah, for real.
First of all, you didn't even tell me. Like, I could see if you told me and okay, I know now the risk, at least give me the choice.
Yeah.
Whether I want to deal with that or not. But
I believe he knew the hammer was there. I don't think that he knew that he would have to take the charge.
He's a fooling. The driver?
No. Devin Haney. That's like if we all right now. I got the hammer on. We all get in your car. I got it. But if we get pulled over and I just put it under the seat, and you like the cops come, you're not gonna be like that's 3 hammer. You just gonna expect me to step up and say
exactly.
This is my hammer.
Exactly.
And shout out to my guy Sham God, man. I be getting stuff live off the presses. Said that Devin Haney's father said that it was the security guards who's licensed to carry his gun. It was his gun.
So he would have never got arrested if the security guard was with him and he was licensed to carry.
Word up. Sham, if you out there, you listening live, call in, man. Give us some more insight on that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they said that's the reason that he was taken into custody because nobody would take ownership of the weapon.
Yes. And shout out to Tips. He said that he was the passenger in the car and the car belongs to him.
Yeah.
And nobody takes ownership of the gun.
That's it. That means you're going down.
Yeah.
It goes to the registered owner of the car. If nobody says, nah, that's mine.
Yeah, that's
Same thing if they run in your house and they find drugs in there. Same thing.
You getting
you
on
the mortgage, the lease, whatever.
Facts.
Let me tell you, when I come home and I see you, it's on and popping. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? Like,
For real.
don't do that. Don't do that, man. Come on.
What's going on with the guy Jalen Green with the humping his teammate
Oh my God, man.
What's that about?
Yeah, that was so filthy. And shout out to okay, hold on. Hurry up. No off season on Bars and Hoops Radio. Who's this? Chef, what's going on, bro? Talk to us, man. What's going on with this Devin Haney situation? Okay. What is popping out there? With a fee? I'll say. Oh, okay. Okay. Uh-huh. What? Uh-huh.
Feeling.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it gets a little more popularity.
Uh-huh.
I said about 5 months ago, a lot of folks wasn't even know who Devin Haney was.
That's a fact.
You know, one of the interesting things with him, he got a lot of options right now. Tank want to fight him. Tank just came home today.
How much time Tank did?
I don't know, probably about a couple weeks. You might have got out early, but seen photos of son coming out. So
okay,
like 60.
You know, Coach Calvin went.
Damn, 60 days flew by then. Damn. Well, not for him.
He's supposed to be released in August.
Okay, good behavior.
But but Coach Calvin went that fight with Haney. You know what I mean? So he got that option. He got the option with Regis.
He should take the Shakur fight.
Man.
Shakur Stevenson?
He should take the Shakur fight.
Who? Haney?
He gave Shakur an option. He gave him a standard 75-25 split. Shakur didn't want it.
Shakur not taking that. He rightfully
Who
so.
would take that? That's a slap in the face.
Let me ask you something though. Let me ask you something. Who has Shakur fought? The kid is nice, but who has he fought? He just came into lightweight.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, but I don't think it would be good business for him to take that low of a purse. I understand what you're
25,
saying.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but I think him and his team know that even though Haney and Tank is probably the bigger stars, they know Shakur is on a level boxing wise.
That's a fact.
Why should he take
he's
that?
He's nice, no doubt. You just got to prove it.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, true.
And Sham is an unofficial boxing guy too. You know, he be in that. He like it.
Haney took the same deal. He took actually a pay cut leaving Eddie Hearns. Took a pay cut, signed a 3-fight contract, new promotion contract. Went to Australia. Had to do the rematch in Australia as well.
Yes. That was
to go get the unification fight.
That shit was like some Rocky shit. He went to Australia.
And he made a lot of money back. Because not only the money that he got, I forgot how much he got off of that particular fight, but he also made money on the pay-per-view and over there in Australia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he made a lot of money with that 25%.
Gotcha.
He made a lot of money.
So Sham.
On the flip side, Shakur never been on pay-per-view.
So Sham, we gonna switch gears a little bit because you know you're a hip hop head too, man. We just was talking about Jay-Z in Brooklyn, man, in the museum, man. What's your quick thoughts on that before we move on with the rest of the show? What's your thoughts on that?
But you know I'm a Brooklyn head, so
I already know.
Salute. Salute. I always said that, regardless of who you think is nice or whatever, we can talk about that day in and day out. It was the nicest MC ever. But Jay is the most credible, when I say credible, most credible rapper as a real rapper that I've seen go the farthest when you talk about like coming from Marcy Project to you rubbing shoulders with Obama to they talking, they acting at the White House, the press secretary about your lyrics during White House meetings, White House pressing, to making deals with these billionaires on software.
Yeah.
So I think it's definitely something that's beautiful, and I think that it's dope that Hov get to smell his own flowers, because a lot of dudes don't get that until they day. So I think it's a great thing. And you gotta take your hat off to him, regardless if you like him or not. It's a big thing just for hip hop in itself. So I salute that.
No question, Shan, man. I appreciate you on the call, big bro, for real, man. We're gonna talk a little bit more, man. We're gonna move on with the show, but thank you for clarifying that with Devin Haney. You heard?
No doubt, salute. I'm listening.
Yep.
All right, brothers.
All right, come on. Shout out to my guy Shan, man. He a big hip hop boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? Word up. He know his stuff when it comes to that, man. For real. Now, Lil Uzi Vert. And Sosa said she like Uzi Vert. So I want to know what the big fuss is about, what the big deal is with Uzi Vert. And he debuted at #1 on the Billboard Top 200 with this new Pink album. Tiff, please shine some light on him, man.
Far as his music goes, he has some catchy ones that I listen to. I'm not going to say I'm a big fan to where I can quote anything. But when I hear it, I bop to it because he's entertaining. He's not boring. And he kind of got that rock and roll, rock star / rapper type of vibe to where he's not in a box, so that's the part I like about him. He's very entertaining. He's not boring. He finds ways to wow you all the time. And, he just knows how to keep himself relevant, and he knows how to get the crowd going. And you if you ever watch one of his performances, his crowds be big.
And you know what? He sounded like he grew up in affluential community around people that don't look like us, man. The way he's well spoken.
Yeah, he has a nice mixture too. And he knows how to, be versatile. And I really think that's cool, that he's not stuck in just a one type of lane.
That's a fact. Three, what's your thoughts on that? With the pink tape.
I think I'm not going to say act like I listen to his music and I'm a super fan of what he do, but I think the kid is super talented. So if me being me, I would have definitely fucked with it. I would have signed him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think he's super talented. I think he's able to exist in his lane, what he want to do, because there was a time when he was rapping, like really rapping, but then he figured out his sound, he found his niche, and he stuck to his audience, and his fan base grew, and he started making the kind of music that he wanted to make. And I think it's organic. I don't really think that he's following the trend. I think people are trying to follow him.
There you go.
So that's when you know that you really won. And I think out of all of these rappers, I think he's here to stay. I think Ice Spice is here to stay.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think because the music business right now, it's like so much trendy music. It's like you'll know a person record before you even know who the fuck's singing. So, but the thing is, I think Lil Uzi showed us, like, remember when he came out in, I think 16 or 17 with All My Friends Are Dead, Push Me to
that was his song.
That was his record. That was his breakout record, and he's been here ever since. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think the rollout was perfect. It came right off of the BET Awards with a little controversy and all that. Naming it the Pink Tape.
They got that joint, man.
The way it had the flag and the pink, and he had the motorcycle jacket on. I think it was brilliant. So I mean, I think. And the way that, I don't know how it went out, but that's Drama's artist. Drama has him and Jack Harlow. So, you know what I mean? It's about, identifying some talent. And then I think the reason I like the music business now is that you don't have to try to pretend. You could really be yourself.
Yes.
And you'll be accepted by the masses, because people got to understand there's more of them than it is of you and your 5 friends that's stuck in that hardcore rapper, cut a nigga, shoot a nigga box.
Hey,
That's
man.
right. I agree.
It's more squares than shooters.
It is.
That's right.
That's a fact.
That's right.
And shout out to Knicks 100 the GM, man. Shout out to everybody watching live on YouTube. He said they made us accept trash. He said they literally downplayed anything we did in hip hop and got us all on their nuts. Sad what hip hop has come to now.
The reason why I kind of disagree with that is because they can't. I just said it before I started.
Yeah.
I don't listen to his music.
Meaning,
you know what I'm saying? So it's not making me accept it. I respect what's going on. Yeah. That don't mean I have to subscribe to it.
That's a fact.
I listen to the shit I want to listen to. I'm listening to Nas. I'm still listening to Hove. I'm listening to Ransom. I'm listening to Pusha T. I'm listening to the shit I want to listen to.
Facts.
You're not gonna make me listen to Ice Spice or fucking or Lil Uzi Vert.
Hey Jay, you saw Ice Spice live in person.
Hold on. You try to leave at one point. You said, "Yo, let's go." Nah, we gotta see Ice Spice.
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, "Yo, the locks performed already. Time to go." I ain't watched Cardi B.
She came out when they performed, right? I think that's when she came out. She came out on somebody else's, or she had her own. I forgot.
She had her own.
She had her own. Yeah, she had her own set. Yeah.
Was the locks performed? I was like, I'm ready. Yeah. I done missed Cardi. I missed everybody. But go ahead, 3. I'm sorry.
You gotta understand the music that trends, the music that streams, the music that goes viral.
Yeah.
That's the music that's being pumped by the younger generation. We just have to respect that that's what they're pushing. That don't mean we have to fuck with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you're not going to get a person that listened to the rap that we grew up on streaming or trending or any of that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, though. And I kind of agree with Knicks 100 the GM. It's like they dumbed us down a lot. But if you have, like, and Sosa, you can attest to this. Your son is of an age where he's kind of part of this. But when you play some real shit from like the era you grew up listening to hip hop, they be like, and they go back to it like, nah, I got a vibe.
It's times
to this.
where
you know what I mean?
Him and his friends, they'll be sitting in the living room and they'll go back on their own. I'll be listening like, wait, they got that on? Okay. You know it's times they dig in the crates, and I'll be like, okay, they got the throwback on. What do you know about that? And it warms my heart to hear that they even do it, that they go back and listen and, they talk about it and they discuss the bars and stuff. But then, of course, after a while, it's back to their normal.
Yes.
And it's the drill, the same beat a million times.
Yes.
On every song, you know. So at least they think about it, they discuss it, they know about it, they respect it. But whenever I used to try to push it on them with their music, they'd be like, "Man, listen. We good on that. We respect the culture and what it was, but this is what it is now, and leave me alone."
That's a fact. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I'm just saying some of that music, like she said, some of that music is timeless. Like, it's not gonna like poison and certain songs. Like I wanna. It Takes Two by you know what I'm saying. Like it's just some of them like they just rock to it. Yeah, and it's dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's when. We had fun.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's funny, man, because one day I was out and somebody had rolled by playing that because girls is players too.
Yeah.
Yo, the little girl's like, oh, you know what the original is? Yeah, you know what the original is? They said
Coily Ray.
Nah, no. But it was I forgot what they said the original is. I was like, damn, they don't even know this came from Ice Cube and Puff. They said something else. I'm like, nah, that ain't even it.
Nah, deeper than that. Broken glass.
Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Word, for real. Shout out to Melly Mel. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't know nothing about none of that, man. It was interesting. You know what I mean?
That's so
word.
Funny. Yeah, that's
but
like
you see that it's going to keep getting recycled. Like they know what it is. Like all these new bops that's coming out, it's a sample of an old R&B record or old hip hop record. It's just done in their way.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. But that's the music business. The music business is always going to go with the numbers. So if this is what's trending, drill rap is what it is. That's what they're going to push to the masses. Like we have to understand. We're not the masses. Like we grew up in a different time where everybody had their own sound. Nobody really sounded like. No, you didn't even like somebody if they sounded like somebody.
They wouldn't
That's
even
a
get
fact.
no respect.
Biting was not allowed.
No, you would get cut off. Like
now it's just about what's trending in that direction. Like,
and it's not even about lyrics anymore.
It's not. You can have an artist that's super talented. Take them into when any of these buildings, they're gonna say what the numbers look like, how many streams he got, how many followers does he have. Let me see his videos. Does he have any heat attached to him? That's why I said you can always take somebody, and that's why everybody's trying to. And that's the thing that's wrong with hip hop. It's good and it's bad, because at some point, people who were rapping or trying to be artists, they loved it and they felt they had the talent and the ability to do it. Now it could be 5 niggas together. All of them think they the star. All of them want to rap. Back then, it used to be
just the
4 guys accepted that he's a rapper. We just gonna do everything else to get him because we know he has the talent.
Exactly.
Now it's like, nah, you could do that shit. I know I could do that shit. And plus, you're not really saying nothing.
For real.
Like, let's be real. Like, I Wanna Rock is a phenomenal dance kind of breakbeat record, but you don't think it's some kid like that? Like, I could have made that.
And the number to call in is 516-206-0711. If you want to call in and chime in on the topic, man, the phone lines are now open. It's interesting, man. Oh boy,
we got a caller.
Okay, we got a caller. No off season on Bars and Hoops Radio. Who's this?
Peace, kings and queens. How y'all doing tonight?
Peace. Who's
evening,
this?
Good evening.
This is Edwina, aka Edie Amin.
Edie Amin. What's up, Edie?
Nothing. I'm listening to y'all having a good time. My daughter is in the kitchen right now cooking. Let me go in the hallway so y'all can hear this.
Let me hear what's going on over there. Hey, okay. What she know about that, huh? Got me over here bopping like,
y'all are in here talking and I'm cracking up because I'm like all day I've been in here doing the running man and all kind of stuff. But these kids is in here playing stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them.
Right.
I'm like, what is going on right now? And y'all talking. And I came up here and I'm like, look, she in here right now. She in there jamming in the kitchen. That girl got lasagna on the stove and all kind of stuff. And I'm like, she in there cooking. And just listening to music that is way above her head.
That is so cool, though.
That's crazy.
And that's just how we do. We be dancing, listening to music, cooking, got the jams on.
Shout out to
they are down there having a whole ball and don't know where none of this music come from.
They just know
so
it's
I
a
just
bop.
wanted to shout y'all out on that point because I'm like, look, it's happening right now.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to
That
Brooklyn,
is
man.
crazy.
Brooklyn giving us a lot of love tonight. You know what I'm saying? You call because you want to talk about Jay-Z too, huh? Check you out.
Nah,
good. I was about to say we got back.
I just wanted to chime in on this segment right here because I'm like, look, it's happening right now as y'all speak. So I'm like, y'all are absolutely correct and on point. Half of it they don't know where it stemmed from,
right?
But then they like our music, they gravitate to it. It makes sense. And sometimes when you can't make sense of what you're listening to, you rather go to something that makes sense.
That's
and our music just made sense, and they gravitating toward it. You know, they gonna bounce back and forth because in the parties they're gonna play what's happening right now. But when they chilling in the house and they want to hear something that moves their spirit,
there you go.
They listening to our music.
That's right. That's right.
A fact. And I'm glad, Edie, I got you on the line, man, because you know, and I kind of spoiled it earlier, man. I say, me and my people was talking earlier about, you know what I mean, one of our topics in the opening topic, man, and we was talking about this child support thing. And one of the topics that we was going to talk about was, should a child know if the non-custodial parent pays child support? And me and you spoke about it. So while I got you on the line, I know you don't want to sit here and talk all day. Give your thoughts on that before we get into it.
In the situation that I was referring to, I think that it was imperative that the parent let the child know. Because what happened was, unfortunately, the father passed away.
Yes.
The mother and the father, they weren't on good terms, meaning the mother wasn't on good terms with the father. The father had no issues with the mom, but she didn't like the way their relationship ended up, and so she tried to turn the children against him. When he passed, the children are thinking, so what? Oh, well, he never did nothing for us, meaning help our mother. And the whole time, he was helping the mother. When he was asking to see the kids, she wasn't allowing him to see the kids. He would go over there. She would let her kids come to the door and talk to him, but she wouldn't let them go with him. It was a back and forth thing for a lot of years. But he made sure he paid his child support. If they called them and they said they needed something, rather it be for their graduation, rather it be I need a new pair of sneakers or whatever, he still bought it in spite of paying child support. So child support didn't stop him from also doing other things. When you and I discussed it, you looked at it from the perspective of like child support is not a good thing. It's not something that anybody wants to have to deal with, right? You want both parents to be custodial parents. You want them to both take care of their child the way they're supposed to, or children. However, certain circumstances, it don't work like that. But in this situation, the father passed and the child thought that the father never did nothing, didn't care, besides the times that he did see him and got to spend time with him. And now as a grown man, he's saying every time I was around my dad, I felt the love. I felt like he wanted to be there. I just couldn't understand why he wasn't there and why the relationship was the way it was. And he found out through an aunt that his father was paying child support for him the whole time. And he was like, he never knew that. So it impacted him to know that somebody was his father was taking care of him. So I understand from a perspective of a man that wants more than just, or let's just put it like this. There's some men out there that say, or I shouldn't even call them men because I call them adult males. An adult male that just wants to pay child support, here, move, get out my way. Or to a man who wants to have a part in their child life and have a relationship with their child. It's totally different. But that child needed to know that his father was paying child support. He needed to know that he was providing in some sort of way, other than the time that he did spend with them.
I agree. So now it makes sense.
And shame on the mama. Shame on the mama for not telling her son. You know what I mean?
Shout out to JOJ.
Yeah. I agree exactly with what she said. If the father is an active role, is playing an active role in the child's life, and they're on child support and doing more, and if the woman is bitter, he only paid child support, I think that's kind of wrong.
Got you.
But she didn't even tell him that he paid it. She said he wasn't doing nothing. Your father, he don't care nothing about y'all. That was never the case. So she took it. He don't care nothing about them because he didn't care nothing about her. Right. And I have a friend currently who is going through that situation right now, and I had to tell her, he didn't cheat on y'all. He cheated on you. But that has nothing to do with his children. Like he didn't cheat on his kids. Like we have to call an A spade an A spade. You want to loop everybody together, but you can't do that because you're trying to turn the children against them. Yes, he hurt the mom, but he didn't cheat on his kids. He don't stick his Peter in his children. He cheated on the mother. Let's call it what it is.
That's right. I agree with that.
He said stuck to Peter. Boy, has got a new word now.
Well, yeah, we're on the radio.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it has nothing. It doesn't have anything to do with the children. And women have to learn how to differentiate between their relationship with a male and their children's relationship with their dad is totally different. And you can be really breaking something because I'm watching a man right now go through this situation where he's about to be a father and he's looking at it like, I had all these mixed emotions about my dad and it wasn't the case. You mess your children up past the time that they share with you being a child. You're going into their adulthood with all these unanswered questions. You have to be mindful of that.
That's right.
I don't care what anybody has done to me. My children aren't going to get that. I'm not going to tear my children down because I'm angry with someone who I was intimate with. That has nothing to do with my children.
Right.
As a parent, your job is to protect them. And that means their feelings, their mindset. You want to send them out in this world to be good people, but you're going to mess them up in your home under your care, which they should be cradling to your bosom, and you're training them up to be all messed up. I don't get it.
And the son needs the father, man.
That's a fact.
Know what I mean?
To
grow up.
Man sharpen man, still sharpen still.
And that's not fair. If he has to pay child support, he should be able to see his child.
Yeah, that's
man.
a fact,
Come on,
man.
what's up with this system that we in right now?
Yeah,
man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, man, I could sit here and talk all
Come
day
on.
about that, baby. Edie, I appreciate you, Queen, checking in with us. You know what I'm saying?
Where you been, Edie?
Yeah, well, Edie was sending us guests in the height of COVID, fresh from Africa. Don't see my hip hop who's radio. That nigga Babe threw his mask up immediately.
And y'all didn't even catch COVID.
Hell no. You already know we was going strong through COVID. Shout out to everybody that stuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Me, 3D, Ali and JOJ, man. You know what I mean? We did shows all through COVID. You know what I mean? Word up. But Edie, we appreciate the call. You heard?
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
All right, cool.
Y'all went maskless through that whole pandemic, man. Yo, I
We
made
all
it,
did,
man.
baby. We all did.
We outside.
We was outside sniffing orange peel and onion.
That's funny.
Word to Mo.
In
I was
Atlanta,
like,
shit, we barely shut down out there. We
Huh?
still outside. Like,
in Atlanta, they was outside.
parties,
Like
everything. Still going down.
because it was
It's
a
at
more,
your own risk.
it's a more powerful germ out there than COVID.
Oh,
Goddamn,
yeah,
now,
it sure is.
stop.
They said this ain't shit. This ain't shit compared to what we got out here.
Hey, girl. Nah, let me stop, man. It's crazy. Yo, man. But 3, I don't know. You was quiet on that, man. What you thought about that?
I was just listening because everything the young lady said, you know what I mean, me and you kind of spoke about it,
Yes,
and
indeed.
I told you that,
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
Yeah.
that's why when it comes to a certain point, when a child is of age, they need to know what's going on, because a lot of women, you know what I mean, they will paint the picture as, oh, your father ain't shit, your dad don't love you, he don't do nothing for you, but you taking that money out my check every fucking 2 weeks though. You know what I'm saying? That's not something I know personally, but people around me, people around me, you know what I'm saying? People around me. Now, it's not even a matter of being a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate enough that when me and my daughter's mother was no longer together, you know, we didn't deal in courts and all that type of stuff. But you know what I'm saying? I got people in my family that wasn't as fortunate. So
That's a fact.
Somebody in my family, he was paying child support for 3 of his kids.
That's a
But
fact.
the mother was painting this picture once they separated that your dad don't do nothing for y'all.
That's a fact.
He don't even give a fuck about y'all, yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, he's paying child support for over 15, 16 years for 3 different kids.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
crazy.
she's painting that narrative, and the kids grow up thinking that. They thinking that, you know, he don't care about us. He's not doing nothing. But yet you're living off of my money, and you're using your money to fund your lifestyle.
No doubt.
You get what I'm
doubt.
saying? So for a young toddler or a little kid, no, you don't go tell him like, no, I take care of you. Like all the stuff you got, I brought it. All this food in the house.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah, I ain't doing
you don't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like even as a young kid myself, when I was 6, 7 years old, I remember my dad coming to get my mom's and taking her grocery shopping. They come back when the house is full. Like I knew when dad popped up to go fill the house up. Like I knew that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not for you to tell a kid. But once they're of age, teenager, you might have to have that conversation with them. Like, regardless of what your mom tell you, you know, I'm here for you. I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I'm taking care of you, whether you know it or not. But again, kids don't remember the money or the monetary. They remember the time spent. They remember how much you've been around them and how you impacted their life. So all that. But a lot of women, they got to understand, like, that's more important than any amount of child support that a man could give you. If he's willing to stay there and raise his kid, you need to let him.
Yep.
Whole fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Whole fact. Speaking of great dad, shout out to my brother Obi Toppin, man, on the check-in. You know what I'm saying? The great father had both his kids out there with them. And now look at God. They both in the NBA. Both of them were drafted. Well, one was drafted by the Knicks, the other one was signed by the Knicks, man.
Nice.
And then another one is now playing for the Indiana Pacers, man. Dream come true, man. Shout out to my guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Great
playing
dad.
2K today, and I played some dude with the Knicks. He was killing me with OB.
Yeah. Oh, you was online playing?
Yeah, I'll be online, man.
Yeah.
Westside Merrick. Look me up, baby.
Yeah.
Westside Merrick.
Shout out to Jay, man. He's still out here playing them games, baby.
Hell yeah.
Word up. I ain't mad at you, man. I can't play them games worth a lick. I ain't going to lie to you. I used to be a game genie back in the days. Now, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's all complicated now. You got to do all this with
Oh,
the
yeah.
stick, and you
Oh,
got to do
Lord.
crossovers and in and outs and all that.
I be
I'm
getting
like, man,
cooked
they doing
too, man. Oh, Lord.
Word up, man.
I think
Shout
I
out.
retired. I think I retired in like 2011. I think
2011 you retired? Yeah,
I
man.
used to be on that shit for hours.
Word
Word up,
I'm
man.
retired.
Yeah.
But I was nice though. I was calling everybody out, taking the money. all that shit.
I could get you now.
I remember we was in Miami, right?
Uh-huh.
So we rented a mansion. We in Miami. It's like 08. We in Miami. So they downstairs playing the game and all that. Niggas talking shit and all that. I come down the steps. Shout out my man Frank Boy. All these niggas talking shit. I'm like, yo, how much y'all playing for? Like, nah, we not playing for nothing. Like, yo, let's play for some money.
Look, he's starting it up.
So, they talking heavy shit or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, watch this. Roped all them niggas. It was like, we didn't even know you play. I was like, that's the point. You're supposed to know.
Shout out to everybody, man, that's playing on NBA 2Ks, man. I started out in the live. I used to kill people on NBA live all day. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. But, I miss them days, but I don't miss them days because now I can't play word for lick, man. Word up, man. So we damn near breezed almost through the first hour, man. So what we going to do, man, we going to take it to a quick DJ JOJ spin cycle. When we come back, we're going to get into this little bit of peep game. You know what I'm saying? Peep game segment. You know what I mean? Headed by yours truly, Tiff Sosa. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? In the building, man. And don't forget, the number to call in is 516-206-0711. Bars and Hoops Radio. No off season. Check in with us.
Tuned in the Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
Get around. It's going down.
Yeah, well, I'm at toe, holding on your damn street. Stomping, jumping, bumping, every car off in this damn thing. Throwing the balls up at these soldiers, screaming and bleeding from their nose. But when we start, that's where we make them hit the flow. Ain't no game off in this thing. We be deep off in your party. Come on, get it started. And it would be the hardest. So if a come and run they matches like a punch them dead up in this nose. They stop this down to the flow.
Yeah, we nucky and bucky and ready to fight. How bet ya I'ma throw them things so haters best to think twice. See me, I ain't nothing nice. And climb my beat ain't no stopping. Becky like Saddam Hussein, Dilla, and that's Osama bin Laden. Like they said, it got popping and I am acting a fool. I wish I had a wicked crunk up on this crime I crew. Now enough is enough. Why run and get stuck? Why love is a must? Why no? If you fuck, why?
If you walk,
Look, AP, spicy. I wasn't checking my Nike. Am I a killer? Might be. Too tall, icy. AP, spicy. I wasn't checking my Nike. Am I a killer? Might be. Too tall, icy. Talk to me nice. Or don't talk at all. Huh? I make it call sport. I'm off that I had a roll. Talk to me nice. Or don't talk at all. Huh? I make it call sport. I'm off that I had a roll. Yeah, this rain niggas cause I hate niggas. Fuck niggas, I ain't playing with them. I don't really wanna hear niggas. I don't got nothing to say, nigga. I'm with Bear, eat steak dinner. Just know he got a K with her. And my little mama got it in her purse. All I gotta say is bang it. If I run down, it's a drum round. All you gonna hear is gun sounds. Niggas know I bring them guns out. I make it hot when it's sundown. Fever. Shorty whine like a diva. Shorty want suck on my Nina. I leave that shit with Aquafina. AP, spicy. I wasn't checking my Nike. Am I a killer? Might be.
I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like Bruce Lee. Bitch, I'm on my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back to your groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back out. Bullshit, swim back with a full clip. They say I'm moving real clips. And my shooters, they shooting. I won't take it, they real Chris. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with the trees, then she give it though. When I see police, then we gang low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. Bitch, I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dance in my chata. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm straight to the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dance in my chata. Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movies.
New York City, please go easy on this heart
Yeah, look, nigga, this my shit. Welcome to the city of God. Pop was the king of New York. Now I'm the nigga in charge. Only the drillers, the city is ours. Found out the ops when you pick them apart. I give them my time, so I give them my heart. If the city love me, then they're really a star.
New York City, please go easy on me tonight. New York City, please go easy on this heart of mine. 'Cause I'm losing my lover to the arms of another. New York City, please go easy on me.
Yeah, look, this is the
How can I love somebody else if I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go? Sing all I really want to be happy. Okay. To find a love that's mine. Hey, all I really want to be happy. I wanna be happy. That's mine. Yeah. So sweet. I ask for a sign from a sweet Lord above. I know the answer is in front of me, but when you think you're in love, you only see what you want to see, and all I see is me for you and you for me. Oh, I cannot hide the way I feel inside. I don't know why, but every day I wanna cry. If I give you one more try, to these rules for you abide. And if I mean anything to you, would it make everything alright? Be happy. To find a love that's mine, it will be so sweet. I said I wanna be happy. All I really want is to be happy. Oh, and to find a love that's mine, it will be so sweet.
Hey yo, Jay, word up. This motherfucker, they talking that comeback like they cooking crack. I ain't frontin', all I want my pockets green like Slim Chains, you know what I'm saying? Front the road, we roll back like brothers, motherfucker. For real, with no trace of age, we keep our pockets fully blown, Rockefeller click. Hey yo, we patting down from Sugar Hill to the Shark Bar. D in the Mark car, we got the bad gasping for air and Aspen, searching for aspirin. When I ass in, we swing, you cling, we do our thing and bring sling and ding-a-ling from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn to Beijing. East Coast hostess hostile, colossal money flaring like nostrils for drug dealing apostles. Al Pacino down to Nino Brown, me J and Primo got it sold across the board like Pacino. Teflon, make sure your jammy is full, cause I heard Sammy the Bull, lamps in Miami will pull. Tropical leads where I got a few keys with momentum, stock a few G's. Now it's unstoppable cheese. Said we was garbage, so college. Street knowledge amazes the scholars when we coin phrases for dollars. Star-studded with crystals, get with pistols just to see my discharge pus. I dropped the Stella, even now Capella. I got to tell all about Rockefeller.
Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing. Yeah, bring it on if you think you can hang, and if not, then let me do my thing.
Mannerisms of a young Bobby De Niro. Spent Spanish wisdoms in a whip with De Niro. Crime organized like the Pharaoh. I cream, I diamond gleam, high post like Hakeem. Got a lot of things to drive Brooklyn to Queens. I gotta keep my steam. Just wanna try to hem my long jeans. Uptown fiend for Jay-Z to appear in the scene. In the meanwhile, here's some dope for y'all to lean. Liaison for days on end. Money make the world go around, so I made some to spend. Can I live this dough with my next dividends flow like the Mississippi Red looking jig? Can't do for Dolo. Had to turn away when Tony killed Manolo. That's real. Mixed feelings like a mulatto. Thug thought he was OG Bobby Johnson. I played him like Benny Blanco. Mano a mano, you ain't ready. I final trigger straight up, shoot my guns horizontal. Get your weight up. I am 2.2 pounds. You're really 125 grams. Wouldn't expect y'all to understand this money. Do the knowledge, do the few dollars. I'm due to demolish. Cruise Brooklyn through Hollis to a hood near you.
Yo, now ain't that the pot go to the kettle black? I used to pedal crack. You never sold drugs, so stop fronting. Push the raw button, you cold panic. Use tools to fix your fucking face like a mechanic. Dramatic, dynamic, and underhanded. You say the shit that I say for so long, I can't stand it. With all-handed, erupt like volcano. Send lava right on the armor. You blood farmer, what up? Asa, gato, lulu pato, and balance the scales of slaughter. I rag discipline, open your face, spit on your cut, pour the Henny in, sweep it. You fuck a Popeye, I can smoke properly, and it ain't even got to be handled on record. It's me and you, one-on-one, I'm only one, yo, the only one. It's team alphabet, the power counterfeit, fortunate, yo. Who's fascinated? I get highly lifted and upgraded. You play I hate it, right it before I made it. My opposition, competition, you cold scratch. Like gas without serial numbers that don't match. CNN form, gang is calm, all the war, yo, you weak-minded. Dumb deaf, the nigga blinded, left behind it. Lost and found, you can't find it. John the Baptist, observe, family.
Times I went to watch out the Marriott, zoning on owning co-ops, farms, drop top.
No off season, man. Every Friday, 8 to 10. Let's go.
Hey, sell them slot cause it's scorching hot, making it hard trying to figure who's out to trap me. But tacky, got all kinds of undercovers that's coming at me. Perhaps he won't be happy till they snatch me and place me with half a slack speed, sitting in Kazaki, but never me. See, my destiny's to be forever free, in ecstasy on a hill that'll wait for me. So plush, just to visualize is like a coke bus, vivid enough to make living this a must. Plus, spread. Sugar Hill, baby, Sugar Hill, baby. And yo, son, pull the shades down, let's count this money. Put the grants in the safe, cause we spit the Jacksons. The Washingtons go to wifey, you know how we do. No more cutting grams of wrapping grands up in rubber bands. I'm a recovered man. I would plans to discover other lands. Suburban places got me seeking for oasis. Fished out by the cases. Ladies are all bases with dime faces. Sex on the white sand beaches of St. Thomas. Though this ain't promise, I'm as determined as the old timers. I want a villa in the Costa Rica so I can smoke my reefer and enjoy how life's supposed to treat you. Laid in the shades of the Everglades. Finally forever paid. Wearing the finest fabrics tellers ever made. Me and my team, Caribbean cuisines. I guess being down for so long, I'm on this throne to see my dreams. You know what I mean? Sugar Hill, baby. Sugar Hill, baby.
God damn, it's a new day. God damn, what the nigga want in morning? Yo,
They just came.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio.
An approachable appearance to how I pack the Ninas. Out of 2 clips, they say malice demeanors. Got love for guns and cane, let nothing come between us. You mistook me for a rapper, huh? Well, that makes me an actor, cause I would rather clap a gun and buck on them niggas who hate. Who wanna be in my shoes, live my life, but can't carry my weight. I understand that the envy is part of the game, but make no mistake, you and I, we are not the same. Nah, bitch, I'm liable to splatter your shit. Light up your world till you start to stagger and shit. Watch how them hollow straight rattle your shit, and I'll leave it to y'all to freestyle and battle and shit. That's not me. I'm more at home with the chrome or at play with the yay. Moving 12 for a zone, I'm gone.
God damn, it's a new day. God damn, what the nigga want in morning?
God damn, when that white hits the pan, it comes back hard. I can account for every gram at the streets molded the man I am. The pimp, the hustler, the crook, the killer. Gorilla traits of a blow dealer. Course my vein, I hustle, I'm rich. Blow skrilla, I'm the torch that the game, the flame I throw. Crack change came from blow. Push the O's, Lay close, hug the streets, I hug the beat. Change flows, thug the streets, my love is deep. My pain shows, my heart in the ghetto for niggas that the gated holding hearts to the street. You niggas told they breaking my heart on the street. So watch the fuck ghetto, watch your homies be pop, pop, drop you, homie. Born in the ghetto, ghetto. It's a new day. But the nigga wanted more.
Born in the ghetto, it's hard to survive. Some have achieved that many. Born in the ghetto, it's hard to. Born in the ghetto, it's. Born in the ghetto, it's. Born in the ghetto, it's hard to survive. Some have achieved and many brothers try. But I realize which life to choose. I wanna make money, so I gotta pay dues. But there's no rules, and you only have one chance. If you fuck up, kid, you face the circumstance. At night, I used to scream and shout. Living in the ghetto, trying to get the hell out. So I would try as I watch my friends die. But all I could do is sit back and cry. These are feelings I'm expressing through my rhymes. I've been through hard times, so many problems on my mind. I wasn't living rich, and I also wasn't poor. I try to appreciate, but I deserve more. Yeah, Superman, superstar, give me super fat dough, like Pablo Escobar.
Back, niggas.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, H to the Lizzo. I want to thank everybody out there for their purchase. You surely appreciate it. What you're about to witness is my thoughts. Just my thoughts, man. Right and wrong.
Shout out to DJ JOJ for that mini mix. Jay, you always do that, kid. Jay be ready. I ain't gonna lie, man. Jay be
always
on it.
ready,
I'm
man.
like, man, kid, I was ready to go, but I was like, damn, we probably ain't going back on air about 9:30. You know what I mean?
Don't get me started.
Hey, man, shout out to DJ JOJ, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man, I hope it don't rain tomorrow, man. Got a pool party to go to. Jay just put me in a party mood.
Oh, that pool party. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put
I
the
think
location
it's a
out
secret location for that
Nah,
one.
nah, it ain't
oh,
that
that one?
one.
Oh, okay.
These people ain't even on that type of time. They some good old folk from the neighborhood that do something every year. And me, Dirtborn Dub, we all gonna go to and Vietnam show. We're gonna come up to. We gonna go there tomorrow, man. Hopefully it don't rain. Hopefully it don't rain Sunday. But anyway, we at the part of our show, man. But we're gonna talk about some game, man. We gonna talk about a little game, man. This is our peep game segment where Sosa bring up a couple of topics, and us as heterosexual men in the room and females in the room.
There's some
we
more
sit
fruity
there and
shit.
talk, huh?
No, this
Nah,
one
nah,
is a
this
little
ain't no
more,
fruit. No fruit.
This is
stuff
a little
in it.
different. This is not really,
All right.
male versus.
All right, good.
you know.
Let's go. Let's
It's
go.
kind
I
of
was
so.
about to say, not
Someone sent
again.
me.
Not again.
Someone sent me a topic in my DM they thought would be a good one.
Shout out to everybody out there sharing their
Yeah.
thoughts with us.
And it was basically.
Shout out to everybody in your DM.
Yeah,
Boy, shout out to all them slime balls. Like, hey, I see you on the show, my boy.
Yeah,
Now,
shout out to them.
Shout out to
Yes.
everybody. God damn.
Yes, shout out to them.
Let's go.
They said, in the household, when it comes to the children and the man that's in the house, who should be served food first?
Oh.
Yes.
Hey, hey, oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
start with.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go with you first, Steele. What do you think about this topic?
All right, so initially I was gonna say, of course, the king eats first, but nah, the babies gotta eat first, man. The babies gotta get taken care of first. Nah, for real, okay, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go with the king, but nah, the babies
Stop
gotta
being
eat first.
safe.
Nah. Real talk. I'm thinking about it like my little man. I'm not gonna make sure that I'm fed before he eat. You know what I'm saying? So he'll eat first by default. You know what I'm saying? My little man. The kids got to eat first. I don't know what y'all think. Go ahead, man. Let's switch back to that side.
All right, I'm gonna go with you now. 3.
I mean, I'm just going off experience. I get the man get his plate first, man. Yeah, I get my plate first, man.
I'm gonna save mine for last.
Yeah, I get my plate first. I mean,
Talk about it.
If it's multiple kids,
He
you
said if it's
definitely
multiple
get your plate first.
Wow.
Because it's going to take a little while to situate if it's a toddler or, you know what I mean? If it's teenage kids, they feed themselves. So at the end of the day, you know, the man get his plate first, man. If I'm sitting down watching a game or whatever and you in there chefing it up and it's done, you bring me my plate, then you situate the kids.
So it's situational is what you just said.
Yeah.
If
like
it's a toddler, all right, toddler first.
No,
But
if it's a baby, I mean, it's just different. But the man of the house gets that plate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my grandfather, listen, bring me my plate and don't bring me no plastic silverware. You know what I'm saying? Bring me my plate, no plastic silverware.
Oh, and can I just add something? And I'm glad you said that. 'Cause I just learned something the other day, man, that made me think. Like, do y'all use paper plates and stuff in the house?
Absolutely.
It depends. Now,
go ahead, Tiff.
If my son is over and his friends and all of that, I'm making sure I keep some in the house because they in there playing the game. They're not about to want to wash dishes and all that. So, you know, I make sure I keep them for the boys. But far as my mom, if she's eating or if I'm eating, it's gonna be on a
regular plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like washing dishes. I don't like loading the dishwasher. So we gonna get these paper plates.
And it's times
we
where
gonna get these paper plates.
Like on a weekend.
The good ones though.
Yeah.
So the reason why I'm asking, and Jay, what you think before I go? Plastic plates? I mean, paper plates. And
I'm going back before that, man.
What you
Listen,
going
let
back
me.
to, Jay?
I'm going back to when men sit at the table and we get fed first, man.
Oh, he going back to the
Yes,
because I was gonna say
the
if we didn't get
Spanish,
Jay's
the Spanish culture still served like in the family household. The female child feeds the male child. You know what I'm saying? It's like tradition. They don't even eat until the male eat. You know what I'm saying? And that's how. That's the feminine.
I don't
That's
know about
feminine.
eat until they eat, but okay.
No, that's feminine.
No,
that's
I hear that.
That's the feminine nature. You know, to let the male eat first. He's
Eat
the alpha.
first?
Yeah, especially
Serve first or eat first. Like I gotta wait till you
eat first. Yeah,
Like, chew your food up first?
no, you can't say that. You can't say that. Nah.
You mean
We OD with that. Get served.
Serving,
get served.
serving, yes. Okay,
yes,
serve. That's why I said, are we talking about serving? And
Cornbread,
you say they
little
don't
hard.
even eat until I'm like, hold on, what?
Nah,
Bugging.
ain't like that.
Okay.
But when we take the male trips to DR, the females they wait till after we eat and then they eat.
Yeah, but we can't compare
We
regular.
can't-
We can't compare
Yeah,
regular.
you done went to a whole damn other.
We can't compare.
Yeah, I went to
regular,
other lane, yeah.
In-house
What's going on?
Vacation.
lifestyle to DR. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Shout out
fact.
to them, but we talking about
They working for a fee. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not gonna compare in-home lifestyle to DR. You know what I
We're
mean?
not
Yeah,
doing
they
that.
supposed to, but
Shout out to the alpha male, man.
I mean, I've always got my, you know what I mean? I've always got my plate first. Like,
Yeah.
no complaints. Like that's what it is. Like the
Yeah.
man's supposed to, you know, whether he even get to it or not.
No.
He's supposed to get that first.
If you are, it's the difference between being a man in the house and a man of the house. Now, if you're the man of the house and you doing what you need to do as a man, yes, you get your food first.
They said.
If you're a man in the house, no, you're not just getting your food first. If it happened to flow that way, maybe, but I'm not gonna make it my.
He gotta
food.
cook. If
And I'm
he's
not
of
gonna
the
say I'm gonna
house.
do it
No,
on
I
purpose.
I
But,
totally get what she's saying.
you
I
know,
respect that.
and you know, I'll go with that. But yes, I do agree. If you're the man of the house, I would serve you your food.
Yeah, I ain't never been in no house that I wasn't the man of the house. So that's what I'm
That's
saying.
a tradition, but like think of
Speaking from my
when
perspective,
Right,
I'm not in no
right.
house being a nigga in the house
Right,
expecting to be
right,
treated like the man
right.
of the house.
But there are men out there
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
There are men out there like
Absolutely.
that. And you know,
Nigga, you eating last.
yeah. If
You
you
a
get
visitor.
some, we'll see what's left.
And,
The fuck?
and shout out to my man Adris Elmo and Tisha A lot. She said a real man feeds his kids first, but to each is their own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm not
Yeah.
feeding the kids. My lady is. I'm not feeding the kids. My lady is.
That's a
If
fact.
my lady
And-
want
and
if
more
my
than-
lady want to bring me my plate,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's feeding the house. Basically, the woman cook the food.
And I
So,
feel like, especially, well, if the man's been at work, you know, the kids, they're home, they're snacking, they're eating throughout the day. You know, they're They're getting theirs off here and there until dinner time.
Yeah.
If the husband or the man has been out, he's been at work all day, he comes home and dinner happens to be ready when he has gotten home or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna make his plate, make sure he's ready. He can get down to his plate whenever he's ready because he's probably hungry as hell.
And
like
and let me be clear.
Let's go.
I'm not the guy that I need my plate first. So if the kids were taken care of before me, I'm not tripping.
Right.
I'm also not the guy that I can make your plate. I'm good. You want something, whether we home or whether we at somebody else function, I could go make your plate.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from my experience.
Tradition has changed a lot too. It's not really that serious nowadays.
From my experience. So when somebody say a real man make sure the kids eat first, it's not that I said make sure you feed me before you feed these fucking kids. No, I never said that. Yes. Okay. I never said that.
I can't cook.
I always said that every situation I've been in, my plate, I've gotten my plate, and then the kids got situated because the kids is a little different. You got,
and then like you said, I agree with if it's a toddler,
exactly,
because it's easy to make a little toddler a plate real quick. They
ain't even thinking about that shit.
When they gonna play, they gonna play. You gotta tell them come on and eat. 1,000 times.
Yeah. And they like fuck you. And they run around the house.
You gotta kind of force them. Like, come on now, it's time to eat. Damn it.
And I've been on.
Your man's ready. He's ready to eat. He's like,
Facts. Yeah, I've been on both sides, man. The giving end and receiving end, man. Because I cook too. You know what I mean? I cook. I'll even
come on, Jay. You gotta join. You gotta be able to chef something, man.
Yo, I make like
if not, you gonna always need a woman, man.
Like waffles that's pre-made already, like Eggo. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah.
You gotta step your game up, Joe. Come on, man. I'll show you some things.
You gotta get in that kitchen, Jay.
So you eat out a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm spoiled.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Jay.
And that's why you got people.
You at least gotta have. You at least gotta have one meal that you're great at. Maybe two, like one for each.
I'm the grill master though.
So you gotta have. Yeah, me too.
I'm the grill master.
You gotta be able to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. At least one meal.
Prepared for me. I throw it on the grill. I throw the corn on the grill. Everything. I'm the grill master. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I just can't. But like certain,
you spoil, like you say.
So like I'm ill with the breakfast. I'm good with lunch. I'm mediocre with dinner because it's only like a few. It's only like a few dishes I can make for dinner. But
I can do breakfast.
As far as lunch and breakfast, I'm the champ.
Scrambled egg with some grits.
Yeah, the kids love me. Yeah, I'm gonna give them what they want.
Some turkey bacon.
What's going on? What's going on in the chat? What they talking about?
The chat is live right now, man.
What's
Shout
going
out to Tisha and La. She said I'm getting the shower ready. Ooh. And I'm feeding the kids till he gets ready.
Oh, yes. I like that.
Till he gets out, man.
I like that.
Man.
That's
right. What I'm talking about. I need some of that in my life, man.
That's right, girl.
Sheesh. And that's that good old wait till the kids go to sleep. Yeah.
Wait till the kids what?
Go to sleep.
So wait till the kids
be up. Kids be up.
No, that's we give them some clarity.
No, what you heard was thunder and lightning.
Yeah,
that's what you heard.
Kids is always up.
What's that noise?
Kids be up.
Nah, but listen.
Hilarious.
So before I did want to kind of deviate off it a little bit. So I learned something the other day, and it kind of made me like, damn, why I ain't never really think about this, man. Like the reason why I asked about plates now, because in the store they got a bunch of different types of plates. They got the plastic plates, they have containers, and then they have the paper plates.
Yeah.
But then they have paper plates that are coated with plastic.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, somebody enlightened me the other day, like, yo, you never really worried about what that
toxins.
coating is on the top of that paper plate? And I'm like, yo, you know what? I never really thought about that. Say, yo, you put that in the microwave. Now your food is in the juices is mixed into that
Styrofoam
plate.
too.
Well, that's a different story. But
because when you get those kind of plates, if you're trying to decorate a table real quick and you don't want to spend a lot of money doing it, you're not supposed to really heat the food up on those. You're supposed to decorate the table with them if they're gold or a certain, pop in color.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to literally eat off of them.
Yeah, but no, the paper plates with the coating on the top.
That's what she's saying. You got to understand that those plates, like for instance, like the last few years I've had Thanksgiving at my crib. So
Mm-hmm.
when I got a dessert table,
Mm-hmm.
and we decorate the table with plates with whether it's flowers or whatever
Right.
on it. Those are for show. So you can take
Exactly.
your piece of cake and put it on that plate, but you can't heat no food up. So there's a stack of plates by the microwave that you can heat these plates up, but you can't heat up these plates with the decorations or the coating. That shit is just for show.
Exactly.
It's for the designs and the ornaments of the whole thing.
Right.
Because I was like,
you know what I'm saying? So you learned something today.
Yeah, I learned something. Nah, that's a fact. Hey, my nigga, I'm like to throw that in the microwave 3 minutes.
You might, because I walked in, I seen one of my little cousins. She was about to put one of the little cake plates in the microwave. I'm like, oh, what are you? You know what I'm saying? I know she about to fucking kill the whole house.
So you're not. So hold on. So you're not heating them Dixie plates up then?
No, the Dixies is good.
That's what I'm saying.
The regular.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, even the paper plates.
The paper plates with the coating on top.
No. I get the regular ones without the coating. It's no.
That's the one. That's what I'm saying.
Those
the
ones
flimsy
like,
paper plates that you can't just use one.
Right.
You gotta use like 4.
Right.
They said that those are the best.
Yeah.
Those
are the best
like
plates to
paper.
use.
Those are the
like
plates
napkins.
Yes.
Those are the plates you use to heat up, and then you put that plate on the Dixie plate, bro.
But let me tell you something. I don't even use I don't even use the microwave. I throw it in the toaster oven. I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? Microwave is for those that want that in that minute. I give it a little 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
And you know, that is a better way to do it, but I cannot stand when I'm at somebody's house and they have a microwave and we got something. And that shit I swear I hate that. And that's so funny because you just made me think of that person. And every time I went over there and I was like, had the bunchies, we've been drinking, whatever. And I'm like, shit, I'm ready to. I was like, damn, I want to heat this up real quick.
Can't wait 5 minutes. See,
look,
spoiled. Talk about me being spoiled. See,
I'm like, get something, please. A fucking air fryer or something, please.
But even those take a little longer.
Not as long as the
yeah,
stove.
that's true. I got a toaster oven that air fries though.
Okay, well that's cool.
Because as long as the air fryer is just blowing the air,
right?
Really, though, yeah.
I made the best wings from scratch in the air fryer. I'm talking about they was crispy and everything.
And they talk about those. I mean, if everything is something wrong with everything.
Man. What they say about air fryers?
They say that those are not even healthy. They say if you overcook your food, the minute you overcook your food, the air fryer lets off some type of some type of toxin.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
the minute it's overcooked.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, look it up.
Man, they gonna kill us any way you put it.
Everything has,
everything is
like
bad.
whatever.
Damn, man. Sheesh, man. But that was a good one, man. Who gets fed first at the table, man? Word up. Shout out to all the kings that I need to eat first, baby. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been on the receiving end.
Traditions have changed. I mean, I don't think people really take it that serious nowadays anyway.
Yeah,
most of the time, the woman, we super women. We've been in, the kids got their plate real quick. He got his plate. Everybody got their plate real quick,
But those women that were raised right, they know where to bring that plate.
That's a fact. Nah, he's right though. He's right.
And that's he's right. That's how I've seen it in my households.
In a couple of long relationships, and I got my plate first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give and you take. You know what I'm saying? For real, man.
Yes, sir.
Word up, man. Shout out to Tiff for that one, man. For real, man. So let's get on over to this rap report, man. You know what I'm saying? So earlier in the week, man, there was a controversy over storytelling rappers. Charlemagne, and matter of fact, it wasn't even Charlemagne. It was shout out to Tony Yayo. And DJ EFN, and they was on the Drink Champs podcast. Shout out to Drink Champs, you know what I'm saying? We don't hate over here. So love Queens, you know what I'm saying? And they had a debate between the best storytelling rappers, and it was between Ice Cube
and Biggie.
And I'm like, there's no way it's a comparison. And DJ EFN was really arguing back and forth with Tony Yayo over this. And now
Who had?
EFN said that Ice Cube was a better storyteller than Big, which I don't know.
He actually said Ice Cube was a better lyricist. Tony A was like, so you think Ice Cube got better bars than Big?
Oh, yeah.
He's a better lyricist than Big, and EFN was like, yeah.
He said he's on my top 5, but he's not.
Like storytelling, he was like, yeah. So
I think it depends on the ears. I mean, I think it depends on the ears. I mean, looking at him, I mean, I don't know what the man's been through or what his lifestyle was like, really.
You a fan?
Yeah.
But I mean, he grew up on that shit. So
I don't know. You know, some people got more of that West Coast vibe. You know.
Yeah.
Some people got more of that East Coast vibe. Like, I think it just depends on the ears. Like, you can't say fuck out of here. I mean, I feel Biggie is the better person, but
of course.
That's me from New York. That's me how you know what I mean? That's just how I feel. You can't.
So we all got ears, man.
I mean, you can't. I don't know why he feels that way, but
I don't know why either.
But it's like it gotta be something in how he was brought up, maybe. I don't know.
No, I mean Ice Cube got some joints though.
No, he do because I bang Ice certain
storytelling. I don't think Ice Cube is like a storyteller.
No,
though. Like I don't.
Today was a good day.
If anything, Slick Rick, you got to go back to Slick Rick.
That's
like one of the greatest storytellers. Like,
are we going that far?
That's what we're not. But this is what we're gonna do though, because I felt that was interesting. Yeah, we gonna talk hip hop, but it was interesting that they chose those two. Now, Big, I mean,
it's because that was the argument. That was the argument. Those were the two names that they threw out there.
Yeah.
Ice Cube is a great lyricist, and I think he's a great songwriter. You know what I'm saying? So
if I'm in Cali, I'm bumping Ice Cube.
Shout out to Knicks 100 the gym. He said, "Nah, Ice Cube was extremely basic." Damn.
Yeah, and I agree.
I wouldn't say he was basic, because to be able to say, okay, J.O.J. is in here, Stills is in here, Sosa's in here. I gotta write a verse for you. I gotta write a verse for you. I gotta write a verse for you. I gotta kind of jump inside your perspective, and still make it sound organic. And he did that with NWA because it was several members of the group that he was writing verses for.
Yeah.
So I don't think he was basic. I think his pen was ill. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
but as far as
when you think
about
it,
storytelling, nah. Like Big is top 5, top 3 for me. Nas top 3 for me. So it's like,
all right,
Big.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's play.
I already know my
advocate.
3.
All right, so hold on. Let's play devil's advocate. Like, I mean, outside of I got a story to tell, how many storytelling joints did Big actually have? Like,
he had a lot though.
I mean,
he always painted a type of picture. You know, I got
a story. Hold on.
Niggas bleed.
I got a story to tell. Niggas bleed.
Tough.
What's beef?
That was all on his lap, but he didn't really have much out.
Warning.
Yes.
He's always painting it. Like Big was a picture painter.
Yeah.
So that's a storyteller.
Yeah.
Like anytime you heard him rap, all them joints on there, though, he was painting a picture for you.
Even Juicy.
This is why you can't put Ice Cube over him as far as storytelling, because Big's album started from point A to point Z.
Yeah.
Like, he was telling a story throughout his whole album. From the time that he was born and he got out of jail, and you'll be back, motherfucker. Ready to die. And then Life After Death, when he was like, he went flatline, and then Somebody Got to Die came on, all the way to You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You. So he was always telling a story.
That whole album.
So to say that he's not the ill story, yes, because he told a story throughout his whole album.
Yes,
his whole album.
So in the middle of his album was Sky's the Limit. That was like the apex.
That was the first album too, right?
The second album. And then he went back dark. Which I'm saying is that he's always told a story throughout his entire albums. Ice Cube didn't do that. Like we had Today Was a Good Day. You know what I'm saying? A few songs on America's Most Wanted. A lot of joints, but it wasn't
more
him,
political.
Yeah, it wasn't him telling vivid stories like the way Big was. You know what I mean? Painting the pictures like.
Big
spit the round, Maxi shot 3 shots.
Maxi
you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
spit the round, shot a chick in the breast. She crying, headshots put her to rest.
The rosters was a little tight behind that. Like, yo, the Maxi
spot house, was a long speaking.
Ice Cube was militant, more militant,
yes,
and more. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he was more of a storyteller. He painted a different picture that was ill.
He did, but like we said, it started out with lyricists, then that. Go ahead, Jay.
Nah. That's what I had to say on that topic,
man. Word, man. But since we on the storytelling trip, man. So your top 5 storytellers, man, in hip hop history, because you know it wasn't that many but there was some great ones. So let's start with you, Jay.
Damn, you caught me off guard. Slick Rick is definitely
Slick
up there.
Rick, that's one.
Biggie,
that's two.
I gotta piggyback off of y'all. Maybe I'll come back.
All right. Sosa and 3.
I would say Nas, Biggie.
Nas, Big.
I'm gonna even go into, well, is this storytelling like a lot of storytelling, or some of their best songs were story told songs?
A lot
or
of
they
their,
had to have a list.
Just make your list.
Make your list.
All right. So Biggie, Nas.
We could all agree.
Storytelling. Of course I'm gonna go with Slick Rick because I grew up on Slick Rick.
That's 3. Them 3 cemented. Now
I'm gonna even pick 2 more recent. King Von.
Wow. King Von.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean that was his claim to fame.
I ain't listened to a lot of King Von.
Meek had only one that I really liked.
Meek?
Nah, hell no.
He had one that I liked.
He had one.
Tony.
Hell no.
I like Tony.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't. My last one, I don't know.
All right, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back.
My last one.
3, you want me to go first, or you gonna go first?
You just want to go for it.
Go. Camera on you, baby.
I got Big, Nas, Slick Rick.
That's my top 3.
Got Big, Nas.
Nas, man.
I said I had another one.
Me too. I forgot what I had.
You want to add them now?
No. I just had it before we went on.
I mean, Sosa, you want to add it now to complete your list?
No, I had it, but I forgot when it got to me.
Oh, you had another one?
I had one.
Not Nas?
Shout out to Nick's 100 Jam. He said Ghostface.
Definitely.
Ghostface?
Hot Night Jamaica came through in the Book of Green 68 Pacer.
Then come through the block.
So Ghostface he's a painter picture?
And this nigga ain't friends.
Word. Guys, 3.
He's in your top 5? He said nah.
Okay.
Nah, don't say to my top 5. It's hard. It's hard. You really gotta dig.
That's hard. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Big Nas and Slick Rick is definitely
Big
top 3.
Nas, Slick Rick.
That's everybody.
Scarface.
Scarface. Yep. Shout out to the Facebook user.
Scarface is my 4th. And my 5th, I'm gonna go with KRS-One.
KRS.
Now with steak with the beans and rice, nigga.
All right, so just like me, Big Nas, Slick Rick, staples for me, right? Big Nas and Big Nas and Slick Rick, staples for me. That's my top 3. Then it gets a little interesting.
Okay.
G-Rap.
Oh, you really hit him with the cool G-Rap, the symphony.
That's
a good one.
That's a great one.
If you look at all of his joints back, Great Train Robbery.
I didn't even think of. I didn't go that far.
Ill Street Blues.
You know what I'm saying? I thought about Slick Rick, and I don't know how I didn't think about him.
G-Rap.
That's a good one.
And my last one is Eminem.
Oh, how can I forget about him?
Stan and stuff like that.
Yes.
What else?
Huh? Hold on.
He capping, y'all.
Nah, I ain't capping.
We not doing him as a punchline rap. He not a storyteller.
You're right. He is a.
Stan was one of the
punchline. Yeah, he has that one record. You know what I'm saying?
He made a lot of joints about his son's mother.
Stan. Yeah.
He had bars, but it wasn't start to finish records. Where it's like I'm telling you a story from
the whole.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta tell me a story where it's like I'm giving you from start to finish. He had a couple of them joints, but he not to be worth. It's not that many, so I mean it's scarce.
No. So I'm gonna give you one that everybody may be like, what?
I had J. Cole close on my list.
Sticky Fingers.
Sticky Fingers.
I don't think he has enough solo material.
He got a whole album.
So let's go across the room.
Steak versus Kirk Jones.
That shit is weaker than
Yo,
water.
3.
Let's go across the room. Who's number 1?
Number
That
one?
shit is weaker than water.
Let's go across the room.
Number one is Nas. Hands
Nas?
down. Number one is Nas. Hands
My
down.
nigga Rowdy Rise said Redman.
Oh, nah, I don't think
Red.
so, man. Nah,
Said
storyteller.
Redman.
Nah.
I don't think Red was an ill. I think Red was an ill
More
lyricist.
smoking blunts.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think he was an ill storyteller.
You could put Ghost and Ray in there.
Yeah,
What about
yeah,
Sosa?
but I don't have them top 5.
So what do you think? You're
Number one, I'm gonna go with Big.
Big?
Big number one?
Yeah.
Over Nas?
Where you going? 3.
Number 1?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Esco because you gotta think he gave us
A whole bunch.
Undying Love.
Well, yeah,
which was a
you're
story.
right.
He gave us I Gave You Power.
Mm-hmm.
He gave us One Love.
Yeah.
He gave us
I don't even know what made me
Rewind.
even just say that.
Yeah, I'll give Nas
You
number
know what I
one.
mean?
though.
He gave us
was
a
deep
lot of
with it,
joints
too.
with. I got Big second because, and the thing is, I got Nas 1 because he gave me more
body of
joints.
work.
Right.
Yeah.
Big gave me more impactful joints.
There you
because
go.
like you could just close your eyes and listen to them shits. You know what I'm saying? I still see the Central. I see the nigga double park.
Impactful? You gonna go impactful?
Yeah. I see the
Oh, how am I
he double
forget
parked
about
by a
Foxy?
hydrant, stupid motherfucker.
Foxy. She did a,
Storyteller?
She did a few.
Not one or two. You gotta be like,
Wait, okay, but this okay,
Oh, yeah,
all right.
yeah.
This gotta be the person that had the most impactful and the most, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, what
We
just
hit
the
it on
best
the head.
that,
No, just
the best at doing that. The best that
because Nas was more
You ain't even-
innovative
At a
with
certain
his.
time,
You ain't
she
even
had-
mentioned
she had a
shootouts.
few.
I didn't. He got a
Word.
lot of joints. I
That's
didn't
what I'm
mention.
saying,
I'm just
yeah.
mentioning that he got at least 5 joints.
Even
These
Lil'
niggas
Kim
probably
had
got 2
some
or 3.
stories.
Fact.
Yeah.
Little
Fetus.
Kim had some fire ass stories.
And who you think wrote them shit?
Yeah, exactly. Some fire ass stories. That's true. Big. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I just found that interesting though, man. So how much time we got left, man? We got about a
Today's
good 20
agenda.
minutes, man. 20 minutes, man, left in the show, man. So we gonna get like I'm gonna let 3 talk about it. We in the 50-year hip hop mode right now. 3, talk about it. Man.
Again, man, we celebrating 50 years of hip hop. What we gonna do here at Bars and Hoops Radio and No Off Season Podcast? We gonna try our best.
No trying.
Fuck
How you
with
say it,
us.
Jay? Trying
They
leads
ain't
to
no
failure.
trying. Trying
No
leads to
trying.
failure, man. Trying
Let's
leads
go
to
do
failure,
it.
man.
We
Come on.
gonna do our best to
Let's
give
go.
y'all our top 10 MCs from each borough. So we top 10 MCs from each borough. And tonight we starting in Manhattan, aka Harlem.
Harlem.
And next week we going to the Bronx. Right? So we gonna throw some names out there. We're gonna try to agree on them
All right,
and
let's
move
go.
on. You know what I'm
Harlem is
saying?
hard for me.
No numerical order.
All
It's
right.
just do we think that this person is in the top 10? If we don't get it, we'll shelf it and then we'll you know what I mean? We'll come back
Top
to
10 in that borough, or you just
top
saying
10 from
that
that
borough.
borough. Not
Okay.
we're saying
That
top
borough.
10 from that borough. We starting in Manhattan, aka Harlem. The first name I'm throwing out there is Mason Betha.
I knew he
Oh,
was
wow.
my
Mace.
answer.
Mace.
We
I
all
was gonna
we
say
all agree.
Mace.
Hold on, because
Yeah.
we don't want to stay too long on it. We
All
all agree on Mason Betha, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
We all agree on
we all
Mace.
agree. I was gonna
We
say
all
Mace.
agree on Mace. Give me it,
All right.
and then we're gonna move
Give
around the
it,
room.
Jeff.
Give us
Harlem?
another
Yes.
room. That's
I'ma-
one.
I'm gonna
So
go with
ahead.
Cam.
Cam.
Cam, we all agree, right?
Yeah.
I agree with
Agree.
Cam.
All right.
I agree with Cam.
Stills, it's the next name.
Big L.
We all agree. I agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah, you got me. Because I was gonna say Big L.
Come on.
Uptown,
Yeah,
Harlem.
Harlem, Puffy, right? I got Puffy.
This nigga said Puffy.
Hold
You get a
on,
big
hold on.
MCs,
Come on, man.
MC.
He's there.
Agree, don't you
Man,
do that.
hold
He's
on.
a rapper.
Don't you do
Hold
that.
on.
Hold on.
He's
And
Hold
I
on. Okay. So JOJ, that's your name. We gotta
Yeah.
shelf that. We gotta shelf that.
You shelf it?
So we only at
Fuck.
3.
Okay.
We only at 3. We gotta
All right.
shelf that. We
All
gotta
right.
shelf that.
Ain't that 4?
Nah, we
Nah.
not putting Puff.
We ain't
Oh, we're
putting
not
Puff.
putting Puff.
put-
Oh,
I said
he
Mace.
said shelf it. Okay.
I said
You
Mace.
said Mace. Tip
I said Cam.
I
You
said
said-
Big L.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Jewels.
I was thinking Joel's, but
I'm
I
gonna say
wasn't.
Jewels.
Negative.
Agree?
I'm a Joel's.
Top 10?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Joel's.
JOJ.
Yes,
'Cause I ain't-
Joel.
yes.
Okay, you
All right,
outnumbered.
I'm
So
the odd man out. I'm the
he-
odd
he
man
there.
out.
So
I'm the oddball out.
start it off. The next
All right.
name. So we
All
at
right.
we
All
at
right.
4. Jewels
All
is 4.
Kumo D.
Kumo D.
JOJ, where you at with it?
I'm with that.
I'm with that.
I'm with that.
Okay, Mo D 5.
My Mo D is 5. Go ahead, Jay.
Jim Jones.
Ooh.
I'm not with that.
Come on, 3D.
I'm not with that.
Here we go.
Oh,
I'm not with
y'all.
that.
Yo, y'all top 10 list. We
Y'all-
talking about
okay,
top 10.
I'm not
top
with
10.
it.
You know, Jim
I'm
ain't
not
making
with
top
it.
10.
I'm
I'm
not
with
with
Jim. I'm with
You with Jim?
Oh, Sosa's the tiebreaker.
Hey, you can say, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Jim.
Yeah. Go ahead. You got Jim?
Yeah, I got Jim.
So Jim is 6.
Yeah.
So it's on me now. ASAP Rocky.
Wait, it's 10 from each place?
10,
No,
yeah.
10
Damn.
from Harlem.
Y'all
So,
asking for a lot.
so once
10
we
from
once we get to the list, somebody's gonna get removed once we because y'all saying some names that haven't been said yet. ASAP Rocky, you agree?
A$AP Rocky.
I agree.
I agree. You overruled
I'm
everywhere.
overruled.
No, just say it. If you
I
say
don't
no,
agree.
say no.
Nah.
No.
I was gonna say
Damn.
ASAP too.
No.
JOJ, you agree
We
with
talking
you
about
agree
top
with-
10.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are we
Oh,
talking
top
about?
10?
All right, so
Top
all
10?
right, so now we judging this off of impact and all of that.
Yo, we
Everything.
judging it off of the MC rapper you are and the success you had in the music
Everything.
business.
You period. The rapper, the
Like
person.
how you ever you because like if we could go, oh, the best
Yeah,
punch
we're gonna
bar
be-
guy.
we're gonna be
We're
here
gonna be
forever.
all night. So
Exactly. We're
I
gonna
said
need a damn
ASAP Rocky.
spreadsheet.
ASAP Rocky. She agrees. You
All right.
agree?
Yeah, I
All right.
agree. I
You
agree.
I agree. I agree.
So that's what's that 6 or 7?
That's 6.
That's 6. So it's on you, Tiff. Next name.
AZ. Is he from home?
Nah, he from,
No,
no, he from
from
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Can we-
matter of fact, she's right.
can
AZ
we-
phase on. He was a rapper.
Could we get to Brooklyn?
We gonna do
We'll go
Brooklyn
to
probably
another
like a couple weeks.
It just say
Oh,
pass.
cool.
Just say
All
pass.
right.
Just say
Let me
pass.
think. Can I think
You
of
gonna throw out a
somebody?
name?
No, pass. Okay.
All right.
Throw out a name.
Davies.
He's from Harlem? Yeah, he is. He is.
El Barrio.
I would have said him.
I agree.
Hard. Yeah, I think you're hard.
You saying yes?
Hey, what's his name again?
Davies.
Davies. Yeah. Davies.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Davies.
Definitely.
So you saying yes?
Yeah.
I'm saying no.
I'm gonna say yes.
Number 3.
What you say?
I'm going
All right. So Davies is what? What's that number?
That's 7.
All right. So the next name is on JOJ.
JLJ.
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna come back.
I don't know who the fuck else is in there.
Yeah, y'all disrespectful out here, baby.
I'm gonna go.
Fuck it. I'm going to women. Goddamn it.
Hey, man, go ahead.
I'm gonna go Dougie Fresh.
Oh, we doing that? Okay. Oh, we doing that.
I mean, I'm with that. Dougie,
I'ma
you
go-
gotta put
hold
Dougie.
on. I'm gonna go Dougie Fresh.
Uh-huh.
Tiff, you agree? Disagree? Go ahead.
I'm
So it
gonna
gotta
go
move
with-
around.
I
It gotta
give
move around the
Dougie,
room.
Yeah, Dougie.
It gotta move around the room.
Of course,
That
I'm gonna go with
impact,
Dougie.
that impact
Gotta
is
move around the
different.
room.
Yeah.
Facts. I'm going with
I'm
Dougie.
gonna go with that.
Jay.
Yeah, I'm going with Dougie.
All right, that's 8.
Damn.
Ooh.
Who the fuck else?
Ooh.
Who else?
So
You
you,
said a
Sosa?
female. You said a female.
So you, Sosa?
And y'all gonna be like,
How many female rappers from Uptown?
this is a new person.
New? All right, got it.
I'm gonna go with Dream Doll.
Dream Doll. She's from Uptown too.
Absolutely not.
She's not from there.
I mean,
Oh,
she
you saying
is.
that.
I'm just saying, absolutely not.
Well, I like her. I think she can rap. I think she can
I
rap.
can't. We go on top 10. I can't.
Oh,
Nah, I
this is
can't
top
put it 10.
10.
Nah,
Okay,
yes,
this is
yeah,
not just
yeah,
people
this is not
that.
just people
Oh,
that
right.
rap.
Okay, yeah, I can't say
Yeah.
top 10. No.
Nah.
Damn, who else is from
All
Harlem?
right.
I think
Y'all
we said
disrespectful.
everybody.
Nah, no,
Nah,
y'all
there's a
didn't.
lot. It
Oh
gotta
wait,
be a
but
lot
y'all
of
going
rappers.
back to 1990s.
We got
and
to.
80s.
We got to.
We said
got
Mace,
to.
right?
Top 10, huh?
You said Mace already.
Yeah,
they already did Mace.
We said
so-
Mace. We said
All right.
Cam. We said Jim.
So you
I
pass?
passed,
You
yeah.
pass? I'm going Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow. That's
He's
all I was about to
impact.
I'm not
That's
even thinking
impact.
about. Yeah.
Impact.
say. I say yes.
Yeah, I got Curtis Blow.
Yeah, I'm of course. He tried
That's
to
time.
He tried to talk to me.
What?
My son was like, what?
Wow.
He came to perform at an event in one of these parks my friend was doing something at. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Wow.
It was hilarious.
Shout out to Curtis Blow
He
trying
did
to
the
get
whole
some of young
basketball
things.
thing. We're
Young
playing
things.
basketball.
All right. So everybody agree with Curtis Blow. There's one spot left, kid. We
I'm gonna
left
pass
a couple
again.
Nah,
people.
it's actually 3 spots left. 'Cause two
Well,
of them
I
niggas,
passed.
two of them niggas don't belong.
Two of them ain't going
Two of
to
them
belong.
niggas don't
Oh,
belong.
word.
Jim and who?
I'm pass
Who?
again.
Jim and
Jim-
who don't belong?
Jim don't belong in who
and
else?
Davies.
To me.
Or,
Davies?
Or
You don't
three.
believe
I
Davies?
think
Three
Davies
throw out,
is-
three's
can
gonna
rap.
throw some more. I pass. Go ahead.
How about-
Put another name out there. I'm gonna go with Black Rob.
Oh.
Oh.
I remember one.
Yeah,
good
y'all
one that I
motherfuckers.
really-
Oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, you motherfuckers.
So Black Rob is replacing who on the listing?
Oh, you
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
he damn sure ain't replacing Davies.
Yeah, who he
Black
replacing
Rob is
on the
better
list?
than Davies.
What?
Y'all niggas-
Hell, you wildin'.
Oh.
No,
y'all
fucking
niggas is
way.
high.
He is
You know
smoking
what?
hella drugs.
I'm not
niggas
doing
is
this
high.
Black Rob
today.
is
I
better
said
than
I was not
Davies?
gonna get my
Hell
blood
yeah.
pressure up today.
Okay.
With messing around with three.
Okay.
No,
Hell yeah.
I'm not.
So, all right, so
I'm
let's
not.
go around the room.
I wish
Do you
somebody
agree?
would call in. Goddamn.
Yeah, somebody please call in. Would you remove Black? Would you put Black
No.
Rob on the list over Davies?
No, sir.
All right, so Tiff said no. I say no either.
Nah.
Jay,
No.
3. You outnumbered.
I mean,
Yeah, he already
y'all
picked it
said-
already.
He
picked
said
it.
2. Okay,
is.
so
He said 2
he said Dave East
All right,
and Jim.
and Jim. So we removing Jim and replacing Jim with Black
Okay.
Rob.
Yo, if y'all don't agree, y'all don't look. I'm not gonna fight y'all. If y'all don't agree, y'all don't agree.
Nah, but
Steals.
we want to come up with a consensus.
You
right?
gotta. Oh,
No, we're moving on.
we moving on.
Are we gonna move on?
Yeah. It's
We're
already.
moving on. 'Cause
But
we
it's still one slot left though.
No, I have a few more
All right, so
names.
throw it in there.
I had
another name?
Black Rob as a name.
Yeah,
could
that was next,
potentially
right?
be there.
What about?
I have Vado as a name that could
Oh
potentially
my!
be
No.
there.
How could I forget
Like-
Vado? Yes, yes, yes,
absolutely
and
not.
yes,
And then what
and
else?
yes, and
What
yes.
else?
and
I, like
yes.
I don't know what y'all niggas be listening
Yes, and yes, and yes.
Smoke
Vado,
Dizzle.
I
you
don't
can
know what y'all-
replace, and you can
Smoke Dizzle.
replace Jim with him if you want. But Vado should be up there.
Replace-
Vado should be up there.
to. Immortal
Replace
Technique.
Jim?
Yeah,
Immortal
Immortal
Technique.
Technique.
Replace him with
Herb
Jim.
McGruff.
You can put him in place of Jim if you want, or he could just be the next
Yeah,
person.
3 you said,
But Vado
McGruff
should
is
be up
nice.
there. That's a fact.
Nigga, once you told me
Yeah.
that you think that homie's better than Black Rob,
who?
I know you on some other
Who?
shit. We can
Who?
move on.
Who? Davies? I think
No,
Davies is nice.
It's fire.
I think Davies is nice.
I never said he wasn't. So was BR. BR was nice.
Y'all was nice.
BR.
Yeah, well,
Is
BR had-
RJ Ryder
BR
from?
how,
No.
and how many
They
albums?
all right?
How many
JR.
albums?
Damn.
How many
No.
albums Son got? How many
I'm trying
albums
to
Son
think
got?
of people
Who?
from Harlem. I don't
Davies?
know nobody
Yeah.
else.
3.
How many hit records he got?
I mean, we ain't
No,
gonna
no, 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 no,
How many hit
no.
records
We not
he
gonna
got?
do that. We
How many hit
not
records he
gonna
got?
do that.
He
We
don't
not because I
I
said,
mean,
listen,
he
hold
got- all right,
on,
he got no
hold on,
records.
hold on. Let me
Right.
talk. Let me talk. I said BR is nice. R.I.P. BR.
Yeah.
I said BR is nice.
All right.
You said East is too. I said how many albums he got? You said Black
3.
Rob ain't got one album.
Yeah.
Okay, but he was on other shit.
Yeah.
He was on like 3 more additional albums.
Yeah.
He was on P. Diddy and the Bad Boy Family.
Uh-huh.
He was on The Saga Continues.
That
And
helped
he was
him out
on
a
his
lot.
he was on his solo joint.
That helped
And
him
I
out
said,
a
how
lot.
many albums does East have?
3.
And how many hit records does he have?
I mean,
How many hit
He's
records
more
is
of
he
underground.
on?
He's more
How many hit
underground.
records is he
He's more
on?
underground. He's
He's more
underground.
How many hit
underground.
records is he on?
He's underground.
Okay.
So do hits. So
What are we
does that
talking
mean
about?
that hits determine whether or not you a great rapper? You gotta
I
have
did-
hits.
This
Listen,
is a
hold
whole
on. This
nother
is a whole
conversation
different
we're about to
conversation.
open
bro.
I'm
up.
just
It's
asking.
a whole different conversation.
Because that goes
It's a whole
with
different
today
conversation.
and what we was talking about.
Y'all
How
niggas
music
is
have
bugging.
changed.
Y'all better go back.
So it
and- y'all
depends
better
on
go
what
back
we
and
talking
listen.
about. Because now, like we said, nowadays you do not have to be the illest lyricist or
Nah, you don't.
you don't. You just have to have a bop. Period.
You don't.
So now that's a
We gotta
whole let's
revisit
save
that.
that for next.
Yeah, we gonna
next
say that
week.
for next
What's Son best record?
Cool, Davies.
week. Davies.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to that, I
No.
can't say.
What's his best record?
What I
I'm just
can
asking the
do
question.
is, if like for me, it's his freestyles.
The one with him and Nas, his debut.
That's his best record. It's better than Whoa.
I've heard. Yes, plenty.
Nah, it's not
plenty
better
of.
than
It's better than Whoa.
No,
I'm not
Whoa,
gonna
you
say
can't.
that. Nah,
I'm just
when it come to
trying to
hits-
see. Like, hold on. I'm just trying to see where y'all coming from.
No, when it
and
come
maybe
to
we
hits,
could kind of
when it-
agree to disagree.
When it come to hits, I don't think he has a hit.
What's
that
his
can
best
compare
verse?
To Whoa.
Oh, he got a lot of verses, bro. I ain't gonna sit there and listen. To answer your question, does he have any hits that's better than Whoa? Not at all.
He has,
Absolutely
he
not.
has something more impactful than I Love You, Baby.
I love you, baby.
Nah,
You drive
I'm
me
not. I'm not
crazy.
saying that. He does,
What's
but
that?
he's a
We-
consistent.
Oh, the one on
Where
the
Black
Diddy
Rob
and
met
the
her at?
family. I met her at the in
Look,
Dykeman.
look.
Look, this is what I'm saying. When hold on. Let me finish, J.O.J. Let me finish. Let me finish.
We heard about you, man.
When niggas give you impactful shit that influence your life and you remember the words, that shit is different. Hold on. I was in fucking Justin's. They played Whoa 20 times in a row and nobody gave a fuck.
No,
that's a hit record.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I met Uptown and Dykeman. I ate this.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. No, I
And
fuck
you're
with Dave.
correct.
He's nice.
You're correct.
I don't remember
Right.
none of his
Right.
shit.
Right.
Like I hear it, I'm like, oh, I like this shit.
Right.
It's tough.
Exactly.
The best song I like from him is the Daddy joint. The shit that he dedicated to his daughter. That's my favorite song
And
from
like
East.
his-
But if you telling me East over BR, nah, I'm not. We're not
No,
doing
I
that.
like
24 hours to
his
live.
features.
Go
and
listen
I
to
like
24
his,
hours to live, my nigga.
but
Y'all niggas is
No,
bugging,
Hold on,
man.
man. That's Mace's song.
But he's on it.
I get
If he
that.
was in the
Now-
verses, he could play that.
So I can.
I really wouldn't
I can
compare
change
them.
back to
Honestly,
Black Rob.
I would not compare Dave East and Black Rob. Honestly, I wouldn't compare them.
Like Dave East,
I don't
if
feel like
y'all
they're
niggas
even
was
in
pushing
the
back
same
on
lane.
Vado and Dave East, I could get that. But BR,
Yeah, I don't feel like they're in the same lane.
go
though.
listen to that BR album, my nigga.
So hold
I
on.
don't feel
BR
like they're in the
or
same
Vado?
lane at all.
Can I
BR or
live?
Vado?
You got Can I
Nah,
Live
Can
in
I Live
there?
is tough.
You got
Listen.
Can I Live in there?
Yo, he
Wow.
had the cheat code, man. He had Puff.
Oh
He
my
had-
God,
yo, he
man,
had
get
the
out of
cheat
here,
code,
man.
Puff.
Dave
They
East
had
is
an
not.
amazing
Dave
team.
East is not better than BR, my
Anyway,
nigga.
Dave East is more now, and BR is more then.
Exactly. He's more relevant now. But if we talking about ever from Harlem, he's not over BR yet. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're
Y'all
right. I'll give
bugging.
you that.
All right.
He
all right.
hasn't. He
bugging.
hasn't made it. No, he has not. You're right. I agree.
Y'all niggas is bugging, my nigga.
Yeah, he told Jay to play that nigga.
Y'all niggas is bugging. Like BR was nice, my
Nah,
nigga. He was the dirty nigga in Bad Boy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Facts.
Like that was his hat trick.
Now, this was tough.
Niggas ain't stopping me,
Huh?
and we
Who
can't lose.
lighted up though? Kiss.
But this was a Lot's record.
I know.
They took it from.
I know.
It says Black Rob though.
Yeah, but it's something that happened that it happened where it was like, yo, we put it on our album because you took that.
I'm trying to be up on the ball
Like a triangle.
We might have to close the show with this one, man. We got about 8 minutes left. Hold on,
Let
Jay.
it rock, let it rock.
Hold on, Jay. God damn, man.
So
We
so
gotta
so
stick that
to
one
all
in.
listeners, all
Look,
viewers,
look, go ahead.
these niggas might want to recant what they were saying.
I already
Y'all-
said.
When
and
they
y'all
come to them
bag
two.
is kind of different.
Hold on.
When they come to them
Black
two, you're right.
delegation, Black
You're right.
delegation, Black
But
delegation.
I'm gonna still keep Dave on there. I
Of
want to keep.
course.
No,
Dave
we
East
hold on.
there.
Y'all can keep, but y'all telling me BR? Nah,
All right, so
He can go on there.
BR not in there.
But
He can go on there.
Vado's out of here.
BR,
No, he's not.
I mentioned Vado. I didn't say Vado.
out of here. Dude, that boy, no,
Hold on.
he's not. Out of
Yo,
here.
Supposed to go
Vado
fight you
is
on that
staying.
one.
Let's go over the list. Let's go over
MH
the
is
list.
staying,
Let's go.
okay? He's staying.
Let's go over the list.
Big L, Cam, Mace, Kumo D.
No order though.
It
Dougie
was
Fresh.
Dougie Fresh. Who else?
Vado.
Santana. Santana.
Jules is out. Jewel's out.
He could be out. Vado can stay over Joel.
What?
The fuck out of here.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Hell
Vado
no.
can stay over. Wait, are we talking about hits? Like, oh, see, that's what I
Shout out to
mean. Y'all
Mr.
not
Impact.
He said Black
See,
Rob
are
played
we
the
talking
Bronx.
about
Things
li-
from Harlem.
if we talking
He's
about
wrong.
lyrics
Oh,
and
look it up.
wordplay and y'all talking about metaphor, like y'all not being like, I don't know, because if you listen to Vado be saying some shit.
Yeah, but
Santana is
but
more of a
it's
simple
it's
rapper.
It's the same thing where my nigga Ransom is better than a lot of niggas,
Ransom is nice.
but he probably wouldn't.
I fuck nah. See,
He probably
well, I ain't
wouldn't
gonna
tip
lie,
the
because
scale.
Santana is the reason why I got in the studio for real.
Yeah,
Not the reason.
I fuck with
He
Vado,
amped me.
but I got
Go ahead,
Santana. I got Santana over Vado. I got Santana over Vado.
Santana over
I
Vado.
don't know. I don't know
He was
about that.
like
I don't know about that.
Joel,
I don't know about that.
Joel's was dumping. Joel's his first feature was on a hit record. And he came back again. He was on Chris Brown's first hit record. He had other joints.
Dude, okay,
after
but
that.
listen to his
What about
lyrics
his
on
solo
Chris
career?
Brown's record. What did he fucking say?
What about his solo career?
What did he
Better
say
than
on Chris
Vado?
Brown's record? It was a bop because it was Chris Brown's record and because it was already a bop.
Okay, check
and
it out.
Yes.
Santana. Nah,
What
Bow
was he
Wow was on it
saying?
first.
But what was Santana saying that was
Bow
so
Wow
ill
was on it
on
first.
Chris Brown's record?
You gotta remember, them niggas was hot as fish grease at that
Yeah,
time.
at that time they
When
were.
he jumped on.
But
when he
don't
jumped on,
when it comes to the
when
lyrics
he
or when
jumped
it
on
comes to
Run It.
really rapping, Vado got him beat.
Yeah, but this
I'm
is
not
we not
riding that
talking.
Vado
we not-
wave,
Yeah, we not
though.
talking about
Tim,
like a back
he
and
do.
forth ball.
I like Vado, right?
We're
like
not
Vado.
talking about bar for bar then.
I
If
like
we're not,
Vado.
if we talking about that type of vibe where it's hits and bops, then Santana got
No,
it.
but that matters. That matters.
We talk about
Okay.
it.
Shit, Loon had a bop more than fucking East had.
Then Vado had
Who? Loon.
See, that's also that's more commercial. Like,
You said Lou?
that's
No, I didn't say it was better. Loon was better.
yo.
I
You
said he
gotta
had
know
a
what he's
bop more
talking
than them
about.
niggas.
Like,
Loon ain't have a record, my nigga.
See, but they you know what they all got in common? They all had Puff, nigga.
But
They
you gotta
had
execute,
Cheeto.
my
They had the
nigga. You
Cheeto.
gotta execute.
Vado was
I get
overlooked.
that.
He's overlooked and underrated.
I'm not putting Vado over L's. I'm never in nowhere in life putting Davies over Black Rob. Like I'm just
No,
not.
I wouldn't
Like
do
Black Rob
Not
is proven.
over.
Black Rob is on records with fucking legends and held
Not
his own.
over. I would not
And he
put
had his
Davies
own joint.
over
He had
Black
his own
Rob,
joint
but
that
they
was a
both
fucking
deserve
smash.
to be on the
You can
list.
play Whoa right now.
I
You're
get
right.
that. I
had
get
this
that.
bad chick
30
about-
years
That's
later.
gonna make me think back. Oh,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
in
now
my
you gotta go
element
back.
at that
You gotta
time,
go back in the
boy.
bag. Matter of
What
fact-
in my bag?
Matter of fact,
So
we got,
crazy.
Hold on, man. So we only got about
JOJ, cue up Whoa.
Yeah,
That's what we leave.
We gonna leave here on one of them joints, man. Word up, man. Yo, this fight has been
Come
fixed,
on, but
man.
we gotta get 10. We gotta get 10. We can't leave
All
without
right,
10.
So who's the 10th person?
We gotta
we at
leave. We
6?
can't leave without 10.
So,
Say the
all
9. We at 9. We at
I'm
9.
Definitely not doing no bottle.
Vado
We at
staying.
9. We at 9. We at 9.
Y'all told me Vado is staying.
All right, man.
Say the 9, Stills. Mace, Cameron, Dougie Fresh, Kumo D, Joel Santana,
This nigga want to throw Jewels in there.
Curtis Blow. I'm just saying we can take Jewels out, and then we got 2 more. We can take Jewels out.
No. Leave him.
Okay.
Black Rob,
Uh-huh.
ASAP Rocky.
Uh-huh.
We never mentioned Ferg.
No, he don't have to go.
No.
I'm going Max B.
Oh,
I said
Max
that's,
B.
that's when I said 2 more is out of there. That's when y'all was like, "Oh, we
Nah,
done."
we
I
gotta
said, "No,
put Max
2 of them
B.
niggas is out of there because Black Rob and Big Avell was the 2."
Yeah, Max
Bigger
B is in
Bell,
there.
Max B different. That
Max
he
B
had
is
a
in
whole.
there.
So
But
kick them
Vado
niggas
is
the fuck
saying-
out of here.
Yeah. And shout out to
Well,
Mix
damn, I
100.
guess
He
Vado
said
gotta go
he
then.
said
But
Dave
nah,
East is
Vado, I
nicer than
fuck with
Black
Vado
Rob.
hard. Y'all don't
Huh?
even understand.
Nick's 100 at GM. He said Dave East is nicer than Black Rob.
Dave East has one flow. It sounds monotonous on every record.
No, he
Shout out
doesn't.
to
but
him.
But
this is
Dave
what I
East
keep
be
saying.
kicking that shit.
Yes. And
He
the
be
difference-
saying that shit though. And
The difference between the two is the team they have behind them. Puff
Is that his
turned
fault?
Black. I mean, it's not his fault.
It's like saying,
What
"Yo,
to say?
you went." It's like saying, "Yo, you went to
can't-
UConn and D went to St. John's. That's why he had a better college career than me
No,
because
that's
he played for a different coach."
So that's
Man,
like,
nobody wanna
okay,
hear that
janitor,
shit.
the janitor can rap just as well as the CEO. So because he's the janitor, he ain't.
Listen,
They say that.
I understand
They say
BR
that.
was the black sheep, but go listen to his shit.
Yeah.
That nigga was nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga was nice.
Black Rob can't rock on a beat like this.
That nigga was
Dave
nice.
East-
Like
Dave East will body that shit.
go listen to all the shit he was
He
featured
will
on.
body
He
that.
bodied it.
Dave East to go in on this. Black
He
Rob,
sure would.
They gonna have to
He
blend,
said,
they gonna have to
"Oh."
blend the record.
Nah, he gonna go in with the same flow.
Yeah, I love this show, man. I love
That's
this
what's gonna happen.
episode, man.
Him
Word
and
up,
Vado
man.
together is fire. Dave East
Hold on.
and
So
Vado.
we got the 10. We got the 10. Max B,
Max B,
It's now
Max
on the
B,
list.
yeah,
and BR.
yeah.
Get out of here. Who we knocking out? Get out of here, Davies
I know y'all want to take Vado
and
out.
Vado.
Get
Fuck
Vado
out
out
of
of
here.
here.
Yeah, Vado.
It's
Vado.
all
No
right.
disrespect.
It's
Them
all right.
niggas is
It's
nice.
all right, y'all.
But listen,
I
it's
love
gonna
them,
be
and I'm
every
still bump
borough's
them.
gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
gonna be tough.
So our 10, we got Mace,
Yeah.
Mace.
Cameron,
Big guy.
Kumo D,
Yep.
Dougie Fresh,
Uh-huh.
Big L,
Uh-huh.
Max B,
Yeah.
Mhm. I like how you
Curtis
slid
Blow.
Jim. I like
Curtis
how you
Blow.
slid
Dougie
Jim out of
Fresh.
there.
Dougie
Uh-huh.
Fresh,
Uh-huh. Was it? Who else
Who
I
else?
had?
Joel Santana,
Santana.
Yeah.
and Black Raw.
Black Rob.
That's the 10.
Ah, yeah, that's a
I've-
10.
I
like how
so
we
for
said Jim
some
was never
reason-
in the 10.
Yeah,
For
they
some
got it.
reason,
They
listening to
did
this
it.
list, I don't feel like Jewel should be in there.
Over
So,
Jimmy,
so
right?
give us a name.
No, not over Jimmy.
So give us a name
Not
to take
over
them out.
Vado or Dave East.
Wow.
Those niggas ain't even in the list. Joel
They
is
should
in.
be over Jewel.
So which one of those 3 you want to put in? For,
We got
Even though
40
Jewel's had a
seconds,
big
man. We got
impact
40 seconds.
on me.
no, we're gonna go with 2 minutes. Which one of them niggas you want to put in for in place of Joel's, and we'll vote on it. So she
Pressure.
wants Jewels out. She wants Jewels out.
I'm gonna go with Jimmy.
I'm gonna go with Vado.
She want Vado. You want Jimmy.
Vado or Jimmy?
Can we? Y'all need to listen to some Vado
Damn.
tonight. Can I give y'all some
I'm
homework?
gonna go with Jimmy over Vado. I'm sorry.
What? Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna go with Els. So L stays.
All right, well, El can stay then.
We
If
all got
that's the
different. We
case.
all-
If
we
you want to
all-
go with Jimmy
we
over
all said
Vado,
somebody
then let
different.
Joel stay, goddammit. Because I won't have that.
She said Vado. You said Jimmy.
Jimmy. He said Jimmy.
He said Jimmy. I
Oh,
say.
boy.
I
So
say.
it's outnumbered. So Jim wins then.
So we putting Jimmy in. I don't give a fuck who goes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Jimmy over Joel.
Jimmy over Vado, I'm not.
So
listen,
Jimmy's a
this
better
is
rapper
to,
MC
to
than
be continued.
Joel.
To be continued.
Bowling.
Jimmy's better than
Sunday,
Joel.
Miami.
Now y'all talking about
Jimmy's better than
commercial
I'm asking
hits.
a question. Jimmy's better than
I'm doing
Joel.
what 3 just did.
Jimmy's better than Joel.
What singles did? What single does Joel's have that tops bowling?
Jim, he was on a platinum record as well.
Forget he was on a
Yes,
platinum
answer
record.
that question.
What record does he have that's better than bowling?
Please.
Nigga, Hey Ma is better than Bowling.
Hey, Ma,
Yo,
you're right.
Yo, we about to,
me,
go on that
Bowling
note
was
to
bad.
you. You
You're
said
right.
some
No.
bullshit
Up commercially.
to you.
I don't listen
They
to
was
that shit.
opening up NFL games.
Hey, Mom, what's
Boy,
up?
Listen, commercial.
All right.
I've never
Nah,
played
I
that
think
record
those are
since,
equal.
my nigga.
I think those are equal. We
What?
can, the
Hey,
bowling
Mom?
and the
I listen to
Mom.
Hey Mine, oh boy,
I think
way
they're
before I
equal.
listen to
Yo.
Bowling. That shit
Now,
was
Oh,
are
hot.
we going back to
God.
what we heard first? No, I think they're equally bops. I do.
JOJ, we can leave that. Bowling is a better record than Oh
If you
Boy or
play,
Hey Ma.
if you play bowling and then Hey Ma right after, it's gonna people still gonna bop just the same.
Yo,
Bowling
yeah.
is way better
Bowling.
over Hey Ma.
Okay.
What?
Hey Ma got
Yeah.
it, but I mean, Hey
That
Ma
shit
is
is not a
It
better
depends
record.
on your.
but-
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you 3 bars off that shit.
Of a bowling.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yo,
And
you
I'm
don't
not
even
even.
know.
I'm
All
not
you
even.
know is
I'm not even.
we
I'm not even capping.
No lie. You
Nah,
know
Hey Ma
this.
was the shit.
Bowling.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is that Hey Mine, Oh Boy, to
Taking that
me
shot,
are
you
better
taking that
songs.
And oh boy, yes.
And shout out to Knicks 100G. He said y'all bugging for not adding Busy B. Jay, what
I
thoughts
don't
on
know
it?
much
Busy
about
Bee?
Busy
Yeah.
Bee.
Nah.
And Jay is 50 years in hip hop. Jay is 50 years in hip hop plus some.
Busy Bee ain't. He doesn't have a lot more hits than that. He got like 1 or 2.
That's a fact.
So Jim is in the 10.
I think
So
we
got
need to
the
start doing back and current, like then and
No,
now.
no.
We got the
because
10.
you can't
We got
separate
Now
it.
I'm
You
talking
gotta
about
keep it.
now, no, not now, but I'm like going forward when we just have certain discussions because
Nah, you can't do that.
also the people now just gotta wait 10 years from now to see if we talk about
because
them.
we talking about 50 years, so we keeping it all
Oh
as a
right,
collective.
50 years. I'm forgetting
Yeah.
about the
50
subject.
years of hip hop.
Sorry,
Yeah.
50 years
I'm
of
thinking we
hip-hop.
just going off of whatever.
Nah,
You're right.
it's 50
Okay,
years
the
of
50 years of
hip-hop,
hip hop.
man. Word
Okay,
up, man. 50
you're
years
right.
of hip hop, man. Shout out to everybody that chopped in with us today, man. Shout out to the
Yes,
chat, man.
yes,
the chat
yes.
was live today, man. Shout out to Knicks 100, the GM. Shout out to Tips. Shout out to Tisha A. Lot. Shout out to Jessica Grandy. Shout out to everybody that check in every week with us, man. Tap in. Shout out to Obi Toppin. Shout out to Zah Flair. Everybody, man, that tapped in this week, man. Don't forget every Friday, 8 to 10. Myself, Steelsdagreat, Tip Sosa, DJ JOJ, and 3D, man. We make up the No Offseason podcast. And until next week, we are signing off.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.